welcome back to the Harbingers D&D campaign. Woo! We are so excited to be back for another session with you guys. Um, and we are very excited to continue the story tonight. Um, um, let's see. Any announcements for today? First off, make sure that you save the date for February 9th, I believe, right, Sierra? Yep, February 9th. That is our D&D Valentine's one shot. This is where we're teaming up with Kobold's Brew, not Kobold's Press, Kobold's Brew, to play their homebrew. Well, I guess not their homebrew, but they made this book, and it's available on DM's Guild online. Um, Greg, you want to show the book one more time? It's believe it's Aaron's archive, right? Am I pronouncing it correct? Aaron's or yeah. Okay.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, thank goodness. Yeah. So we're super excited to be working with Kobold's Brew on that, and we're going to be showcasing a lot of the fun things that he has added into this book as an expansion to your D&D 5th edition adventures. So we're super excited for that, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Um, Also, check out our merch page, look at our website. We've got lots of amazing merch. We've got our mouse pads. I'm trying to think. We've got the little tavern tumbler cups on there. And we've got Nuri's spell book in there. So you'll have to get yourself a copy. Notes not included. But yes, gotta get the merch. It's pretty awesome. We're excited to see some of the regulars here on the stream. Welcome in. We're super excited to have you guys back to continue this adventure. We cannot be doing this without you guys, so we love you guys. Um, any other announcements here? Nope. Alrighty. Well, without further ado, let's just dive right into the recap of last session.
Hello. I get to give the recap today.
Woo!
So after hearing the news about multiple people dropping like flies into these comas, we finally make it to the town where it has said these comas are occurring. And when we get there, we actually find an old friend of Nuri's, who I do believe, if I remember this correctly, was watching over Ami. She came to investigate these comas, and it has come to our knowledge that those who fall asleep in this town are the ones who fall into these comas. So the teacher, I do believe she's a teacher, got all the kids out to make sure they did not follow under this spell. And then Quinn?
Quinn Cadell?
Quinn Cadell is the one who stayed behind to try and figure out what is going on. And after coming to the conclusion that falling asleep is what brings people to these comas, she has been awake for days. So Nuri has convinced her to go out of town and get some rest. Get out of the range of whatever it is that's causing these comas and get some rest, and we will be the ones to figure it out. Dusty and Nuri go around to all those who have fallen to these comas, and just to make sure that they're okay, because some are restless, they are actually losing energy, all that good stuff. Yay! So they are trying to take care of these people, make sure that they are fine. Amaris and Douse go and explore the town to try and figure out any clues, like what could be causing this. If there's a monster involved, where is it hiding? Does it have tracks? And they find nothing other than 3 potions of lucid dreaming. So they take what they have found and meet back with Nuri and Dusty and tell them that they have found nothing concerning a monster, but have found these potions. And we have come to the conclusion that excuse me, we have come to the conclusion that in order to better understand what is going on with these comas, we must fall asleep. So Dusty, being the Warforged of the group, decides to take one of the potions and try it out. And we decide to use way as a way, of communication. So Dusty goes around and talks to a few of these people who have fallen to these dreams. And then at some point, Way loses communication with Dusty. And Dusty is starting to be attacked by these people. They say that he's a monster and go to attack him. So upon realizing that he needs help, Nuri is the next one to take the potion. And she falls asleep and joins him and is in the same predicament. She loses contact with Way, so now we don't know what's going on. And we only have one potion left. And Douse and Amaris decide to split it so that they can both get into the dream. But since they took half each, they had to make sure that they were lucid dreaming, or if they would fall under the same spell as the townsfolk. And where we have left off, we are now all in this dreamscape, and we have rolled for initiative.
Yes, we are kicking it off right into a battle. Just a reminder, we did roll initiative last time, so that way we could kick it off with the kickstart, I guess, here. So we have Douse going first with an 18, with the BG or NPC turn right after them with an 18. And, oh my gosh. Hello, Kiwi. I love you. And Nuri coming right after that with a 16, Dusty at a 15, Amaris with a 12 in the end there. So we are going to kickstart into this with Douse. You wake up in a sense, it doesn't feel like you woke up in a sense. You feel as if this is a semblance of a dream, that everything feels real. The sky above you seems tainted purpley and with all these purples and pinks, almost as if it's the sunset, but not quite. This magical energy is in the air. Everything is magically quieter in this area, in this dreamscape, if you will. There are a couple regional effects that I would like everyone to know about real quick. So in here, there is a speed of thought, what's the word? Effect. That's the word. There is a speed of thought effect, where each creature gains a modifier to its speed equal to its intelligence score minus 10, and then rounded down to the nearest 5-foot increment. Which we calculated this beforehand, and only Nuri gets the bonus, and she gets an extra 5 feet to her speed, which is pretty awesome. The other aspect is we have strength of mind. So strength, dexterity, and constitution saving throws are all replaced with intelligence saving throws. Which is pretty dope, pretty awesome. For me, at least. The dungeon master. And then the other thing is quiet. The dreamscape is magically quietened. It's quietened. I can't pronounce that word for some reason. But it's magically quiet, and all creatures have disadvantage on wisdom perception checks that involve hearing. So just so everybody knows, those are all in the air. Those are all the regional effects happening. So, without further ado, and also, good luck on the audition. We're super excited for you. Stoked. That'll be great. Thank you for tuning in. We love you guys. All right, kicking it off with Douse. Douse, what are you going to do? All of these sleepwalkers are now regarding you guys as monsters and attacking.
So, being put in this situation, I feel like Douse is going to be very disoriented because he didn't know where he was going to appear on the boat. So he's going to take a good minute to assess, figure out where everybody is, what is going on.
Okay,
And then he's
so
probably
that would be your action, just assessing.
assessing, and then maybe he's going to just run a bit towards Dusty. So
Okay.
uh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's not going to dash, but he'll hold his action. If anything hostile gets too close, he will strike back. But
Just so you know, you can go diagonal through spaces.
oh, all right, I'll do that next turn.
Yep. No, you're totally fine.
uh,
Alrighty.
but he would shout out, "Dusty, what's the situation?"
Just try not to hurt anyone. Seems like they think we're some kind of monsters.
All of them?
Yeah, all of them think so. I don't know. I think it has something to do with the creature I saw earlier, the eyes that I saw.
God, what creature? Creature. And that's over 6 seconds, but he's now going to be trying to look for the creature as well.
Okay. Um, I will allow you to roll a perception check because that's kind of like what you're doing. You're assessing the situation. Um,
Is that with my intelligence modifier?
um, no, those are saving throws.
Oh, just the saving throws are okay.
Yeah, just saving throws are intelligence.
That is a 12.
12? Okay. So with the 12, you can kind of like get your bearings. You're looking around. You realize that um like all four of the people in this boat, this one kind of looks like an old grandmother. We've got a halfling woman over here, or was she? Oh gosh, I have to double check her race because oh yeah, no. That the halfling is the grandmother over here. And then where is Sandy? Where are you? She's a dwarf. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot that. Very charming dwarf. Okay, so here's a halfling grandmother over here, a dwarven woman. This is a half elf woman. Then over here, this guy is human. And you can tell that they all are drawing like some form of weapon right now. Um, they seem to regard you guys all as like they look at you guys with fear and like, oh, I gotta get him, kind of a thing. Gotta knock them all out. You notice that the ship itself is like partway sunken into the ground, as it's been like beached on here. So you can discover that. And yeah.
I would.
Silver Dusk, yes, the old woman is wielding her knitting needles like swords.
Would this be like a little drop that I just found gone down, or is that
What'd you say?
is this like a little drop that I had gone down, or like right above me? Looking at the design.
I would say that right there, it's like 5 feet.
Okay.
It's like a 5 foot down.
Just want to make sure I wasn't running through walls or anything.
Oh yeah, no, you're totally fine in this little like square section here.
Holding the action. Did a perception check take my action? Or...
Okay. Well, that was your action.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So now it is the NPC's turn. Alrighty. So let's get into this. Let me pull up their monster sheet. Okay. First off, we're going to start off with Dusty, where this sleepwalker is attacking you. Okay. Alrighty, so he is going to attack you with his trusty bottle in hand. Oops, I need my D20s over here. And he is going to attack you twice. 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 Okay. So the first hit is a 21 to hit.
That's it.
It hits. Okay. And then the next one is a 12 to hit.
That misses.
Misses. Okay. Alrighty. So the first attack is going to deal 5 points of psychic damage. As when he hits you with the bottle, you feel it, but it hurts. You feel like that pain, but it almost gives you a twinge of pain, more so in your mind. Greg, you are on mute.
I am assessing.
Aha. So that's what he did for his turn. This half elf, my gosh, if I can word tonight, guys, is gonna run up to you, Douse, and is going to smack you as well. She rolled extremely well. What's your AC?
My AC is a 14.
14? Oh, she hits you on just her base rolls on both of those. I am so sorry, Douse. She's attacking you with a feather duster right now. For
Oh, this is gonna tickle me, right? Right?
for 12 points of damage total in both attacks. So
That's not a tickle.
she's smacking you. And the same thing with all these attacks, it's like you feel it on your side, you feel it wherever they struck you, but you feel this twinge in your mind as it is psychic damage. This lady who was screaming about, not screaming, but she was yelling about a ticket beforehand, Sandy, is also going to come and attack you. Because she's like, monster. Actually, no, I already decided she's gonna. Actually, you know what? Hold on. High or low, Douse? We're gonna kick off the night with a high or low.
Okay, let's go high. Because we're starting off high. With high hopes that this will miss.
It was low, I'm sorry. So she is attacking you. But she rolled an 18 for her first attack, and then a nat 1 for her second attack. So, for her first attack, she's going to deal 8 points of damage to you. And this one, she's just with her fists, just punching. And then with her nat 1, she swings and just kind of staggers a little bit. She just totally misses as you just back up for a second, kind of back yourself up, and she hits straight air. The grandma over here with the knitting needles I'm making sure you're in a square, Amaris. Is coming over to you, Amaris. She's going to attack you. She's saying, "Get out of here!" She's about to attack. Alrighty, Amaris, what is your AC?
11.
11. Okay. She hits you on both for a 14 points of damage total. As she comes up and she pokes and prods at you with her knitting needles. You're not used to getting stuck with a knitting needle, that's for sure. Alrighty. And the other thing that happens on this turn. Sorry, gotta pull it up real quick. It does not want me to do this. Okay. Alrighty. And you, at the end of this turn, you see coming up. I can to GM there. Kind of coming up around the bend here. Just barely entering into the area. What looks to be this like shambling husk of a person. They've got this energy kind of glowing around their head, this purple yellow energy just emanating from their eyes and swirling around their head. And they do not look all there right now. But that's what you guys see, and it is the end of this turn. It is now Nuri's turn.
So when you jump, does it only go straight high, or can you jump distance-wise?
When you jump?
Yeah.
I know there's rules for jumping. Let me...
I know there's it's for just normal jumping, it's 3 plus your strength modifier, but that's up. I don't know if it goes vertical at all, or can you make an arch?
Looking this up real quick. So the D&D jumping rules. Let's see. Where are we? So long jump. When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump.
Okay, straight long jump. Cool.
Yeah.
So in that case,
if your strength score is, say, a 10, you can move 2 squares with that because you can move 10 feet. But you have to run 10 feet, so 2 squares, before you can make that jump because that's a long jump. If you're just doing a high jump, you leap into the air a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. So, but you have to move first to kind of get a run to make these big jumps.
Cool. And does jumping count against my movement?
It counts with your movement. So however far that you move with it is a part of it.
So it takes my movement speed as well. Because what I want to do is I want to use my jump ring as a bonus action, because it's a bonus action to cast the jump spell through this ring on myself, which triples my jumping distance, which would give me 35 feet of jumping long distance.
Okay.
So will that take up my 35 feet of movement to just jump?
Well, that would be different because you're doubling it with the jumping ring. So whatever amount that you move up to so you can move a certain amount up to your movement. The jumping ring you said is doubling your movement.
Triples my jump.
So that's just added onto your movement, basically.
Cool. So as a bonus action, I'm going to cast the spell Jump, which triples my jumping distance.
Which technically your jumping distance is what, 10? Because it's equal to your strength.
It's
strength
12.
score.
rounded down
rounded
is
10.
10. So that would
be
be
30.
30, but it'd be 35. Because
Yeah,
it's 2,
because
2, 2. So.
yeah, and you also have the speed of thought.
So would it go up to 40?
Well, so the difference is that it's at a 12, but everything's rounded down in D&D. So it'll stick at a 10.
Even when it's tripled, though, because then at that point, it is 35. It's 36, rounded down to 35.
You know what? Well, I'll allow it. And then don't forget, you do have your speed of thought, which is an additional 5 feet on there. So
To the walking or to the jump? So do I have 40 feet
to the
of jumping?
walking. To the
Okay.
walking.
Okay. So I can get 70 feet then. So I'm moving pretty
Okay,
fast.
You do have to run 10 feet before you
10
jump.
feet, yep. And this will give an opportunity attack, but she doesn't care.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
High or low, Nuri?
low.
It was high.
Hmm.
So you will get opportunity attacked.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's a big jump.
Well, this is also her running speed. I don't know where she's gonna land. Wait, okay, let's see. 35 feet.
Oh my gosh.
She'll land there. And then run to here. One of these spots.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, no, she could go a little further than that.
Yes,
Wait a
she
sec.
can go further than that because that's
10.
adding on to the 10.
Then 35. 10, 35. So it'd be 45.
Yeah, 45 because this is just adding up total.
So she's gonna land there. Get to there.
Dang.
To get
That's
right
just-
next to Dusty.
Yep. She just shouts at everyone, just run. She just sprints, takes an opportunity attack, jumps through the air, super epic like, lands in the sand, rolls, keeps running. And that's just her action and bonus. That's just her movement and bonus action. So I still have an action.
Okay.
But I will wait to hear the opportunity attack before I do anything.
Okay.
Real quick, can we have her roll to see if it actually does look epic?
No! Okay. Who do I roll?
This is where we
I'm
find
gonna
out the opportunity attack has Sentinel on it, and so all this just doesn't happen.
Ah, no! That'd be so sad.
No.
Does the 13 hit?
Does it? I don't know.
You don't know your own
Yes.
HP. Okay. That's gonna be 11 points of damage. Oof. As she just pokes you and it like hits right into your what's that word? Thigh. And like kind of like pulls, kind of just like pokes and makes a little scratch. Not like deep enough to make you not be able to walk or jump or anything, but it definitely hurts.
Oh, it definitely hurts.
Mhm. As you leap into the sky and just like I'm just imagining kind of like Jack Sparrow vibes here of the flying through. And you land on the ground, kind of rolling, kind of tucking in a little bit, rolling, hopping back to your feet, and running over to Dusty. You also, guys, one thing to note in the ship is that the sand that is inside the ship, it seems to just be like a very thin layer of sand over the wood.
Ah,
So, but you think that once you stepped off and into the sand out there, it's going to be deeper sand, so more difficult.
I see.
But you do make it over next to Dusty, so you can move yourself over there.
Yay. Oh, wait, no, I have to actually switch my tool. Wait,
Dusty.
there we go. Um, let's see. Yes, so then she's going to use her dagger because she doesn't actually want to hurt these people. She just like comes running up behind this guy, taps him on the shoulder. As he like turns to look, she's gonna just use the butt of her dagger to just slam him in the head.
Just bop him, boop him on the nose. How about that?
Not that break his nose. I don't want to do that.
No, you're trying to like knock him out.
Yeah, in a sense, yeah.
Okay. Roll the hit.
24. Man, that's pretty good.
Okay.
On
Is
my
your
dice day.
it does hit? Is your dagger magical?
No,
Okay. All right. Roll for damage.
good old dagger.
Yeah, I will need you guys to tell
5.
me if any of your stuff that you're attacking with is magical. 5 points of damage. Alrighty. He's only taking. Because he has damage resistance. Yeah. Alrighty. And is that what you do for your turn?
Yep. And she just
Alrighty.
shouted at everyone to run. Run.
Like, okay, guys, get out of here. Okay, next it is Dusty. It is your turn.
Okay, wonderful. I am summoning snakes. So many snakes.
Oh, you're making me
Get
put
the-
out more.
Get
the
the 8
snake-
snake tokens down.
Okay, I think at this point, you know that meme of Elmo surrounded by fire and he's just like this. I think we need a version of that that's just Dusty, but he's surrounded by snakes.
Snakes. Okay. And to save on time, I am also going to what my plan is I'm going to summon the snakes and then have them go and attempt to grapple these people. Not damage them, just grapple them, which will restrain them and bring their movement to 0. As long as my snakes can succeed. So, whilst you are creating said tokens, I will go ahead and roll the strength checks, which will need to be contested by the NPCs.
Okay, how many snakes is it again? 7?
8.
8.
Hopefully you can hear my furious typing. Yeah.
Mhm.
Boom. Is that right?
Okay, I think I got 8 in there. Yeah, that's 8. Okay.
I'm just going to be dropping 2 on each. Okay, hold on.
All right, you can control your snakes. I'm moving them over here for you.
I will control the snakes.
They're large, aren't they?
They are large.
Oh, I thought you said they were small.
Nope.
Okay, I will make them big.
Make them big. Make them big.
Wait, they're large?
They're
They are
large snakes.
Oh, they're even bigger than I
are
thought.
big.
Oh, okay, hold on.
This happens every time because you'd expect a snake to be like normal size, but not these snakes. They big size. Okay.
Okay.
We'll do that. That's 2, and then we'll do another set of 2 against another one. Another
3,
set of 2
4,
against another
5,
one. And
6.
then a set of 2 against the last one. Okay.
There you
We'll
go.
go ahead and move these guys around. So they just start. Oh, they just start funneling in. If they didn't think we were monsters before, they think we're monsters now. Okay.
There's so many snakes.
This top one, I'll go top to bottom. This one, there was a 15 to grapple.
Okay.
A natural 1, then a 15, actually, which I will be marking up on the board for the audience's sake and my own sanity. I'm used to it now. Okay, 15 grapple this guy. They have to either make an athletics or a dexterity saving throw. Or not saving
Okay.
throw, athletics or acrobatics, I think.
Well, for them, it is actually going to be intelligence. Because all saving
yes.
throws are intelligence.
I don't
Um,
think this is a saving
One
throw. I believe this
succeeded.
is
One.
It's
Wait,
a
what?
it's a contested strength
Oh,
check.
okay, okay.
Yeah, so it's if they have proficiency in athletics, that helps them. But otherwise, it's
Okay, this guy got a 19.
okay. Which guy?
The dude at the bottom that's attacking you.
Okay, he
drunk
got
guy.
a 19. Okay. He fails. That guy I rolled a 21 against.
Okay. Alrighty, so he is grappled. This
This
girl, the Sandy, she rolled a natural 1.
Oh,
That's
she's
the
grappled.
second time that she rolled a natural 1.
The poor lass.
I know, right? It's so sad. So I'm trying to put on some combat music over here. But I don't know if anybody can hear it.
Question.
No,
That's okay.
no. That's so sad.
One day, the combat.
I just
music
got
will
this cool
grace us.
app that has like combat music.
Ah.
And we can't
There's a
even...
jukebox feature on Roll20.
Huh.
Oh, you
I
know
wonder
what?
if
Maybe
they- I
I'll do
wonder if they
that.
use them. Might have to look into that. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna mark which ones are. Oh yeah, the chained heart. Let's go. That is totally grappling. Whatever. Anyway,
Alrighty. And
grapple.
then, so she
grapple.
rolled that one. Now we're going to do the half health. She rolled
Okay.
a 7, so she
A
probably failed.
7.
And
She
now
did
the
fail.
grandma rolled a
One.
natural 1. Wow, guys,
And she's grappled.
I am on one today.
Very nice. Hey, all I'm saying is those saving throws that you roll, it's the curse, and we would have no other way. The curse. Okay.
It's my curse. Is that what it is?
Yes, it is. Okay. We're gonna do that. All 4 of them are grappled now. So I'm gonna
Dang.
put a mark on which snake is
Ooh,
grappling
snakes.
whom instead of is being grappled by whom instead of. Okay. So after grappling, the snakes are going to move. Hold on, can I control? Ooh. The snakes that are not holding on to people, I'm gonna have them move. Can I write? Oh my goodness, you guys. I don't know if you can see. Oh, you can't see it. That's so sad. Boom. All of them move 30 feet. Very nice. Okay. And then Dusty is going to again call out, just don't hurt them. We need to find this creature that is controlling them. Remember, they were taking damage in the normal world. So if we damage them here, they might die. And we don't want that. Yeah. And then he's going to continue running as Nuri has suggested. Is this an opening over here?
Mm-hmm.
It seems like it is. Okay, that's 20. He's going to step up to the rim, but he's going to kind of wait for everybody else. And I'll end my turn.
Okay. It is now Amaris's turn.
Okay, I imagine it happening like this. This grandma has come up to her, wielding her needles like swords, and like jabs it at her. After taking the second hit, Amaris, like, I imagine them like kind of like on the shoulders. Amaris is going to like, after that second hit, she's actually going to like twirl around, but as she does, she's like gonna grab the knitting needle, twist around to bring this old lady closer, and then just kind of like push her into the snakes while she casts Bestow Curse.
Oh, okay. Alrighty, so for that, you're kind of like grabbing her. Well, she is grappled by the snake. So I guess you could push her more into the snake, but you're casting Bestow Curse.
Yes.
Okay, does she have to make any wisdom save or anything?
Let's see. You touch a creature, and that creature must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become cursed for the duration of the spell.
Okay. Well, this is going to be intelligence, and she failed. Hardcore. Not a natural one, but really bad.
Yay! Now I am going to choose. While cursed, the target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turns. If it fails, it wastes its action that turn doing nothing.
Ooh.
Therefore, this lady is not getting hurt. She is in no way getting hurt. But if she fails her wisdom saving throws, then she can't do anything.
She's just gonna chill there with the snake.
Yep.
I just thought of something horrible. Imagine she just turns up to the snake and she's just like, "Oh, Sapphire, is that you?" Daughter.
Just hisses kindly at her. Yeah.
And then after that, Amaris is gonna move.
Okay. Alrighty, so that was the end of the round. We are now at the top of the round. Oopsies. And before Douse, we are going to have a lair action. Ha ha ha. Because I always forget about lair actions. Alrighty. Okay. So, everyone ready for a bit of fun? I need everyone to make an intelligence saving throw.
21.
Oh, Dust, you got a
3.
21. 3 for Amaris. Sapphire,
That
what's
was
30,
not
20.
one.
a natural 1? Ooh. Okay, so Nuri, Dusty, you guys feel like there's something trying to mess with your mind for a moment, but nothing seems to happen. Now for Douse and Amaris. On a failed save, the target, both of you guys, loses the ability to distinguish friend from foe. It regards all creatures it can see as enemies until initiative count 20 on the next round. Whenever the affected creature chooses another creature as a target, it must choose the target at random from among the creatures it can see within range of the attack, spell, or other ability it's using. If an enemy provokes an opportunity attack from the affected creature, the creature must make that attack if it is able to.
I have a
So,
horrible question.
yes.
Do the snakes make this thing as well? Do they have to make this check as well?
I will say because they are your creations, no.
Okay.
They don't technically have like a mind of their own.
I was gonna say that conjure animals just made this fight a lot harder.
No, they all forget.
Well,
Yeah, they're all like, wait, these people we're strangling. I want to eat them.
Mhm. So, we do have a clause in our homebrew rules that you guys cannot do damage to each other as the party unless it is like agreed upon with each other. It with an exception of if there is a DM thing that's happening. This is the exception right now, is that technically your players do not recognize anyone as friends. Everyone around you is an enemy. Okay? So no hard feelings about anything. Yeah. Okay. Because this is a DM is kind of controlling your character for a sec. But you guys are still acting. Just do what you would do in that situation where you have just forgotten why you're here. You're forgotten that anyone here is friends. Everyone here is an enemy. So, Douse, it is your turn.
okay. So to clarify, everyone I see is an enemy. It's not a I don't know what they are, but it's a no, they are an enemy.
Yeah. You regard all creatures around you, all creatures you can see as enemies until the next start of the round.
Okay. Because I'm trying to figure out if this is a moment that Douse would attack or not. Because it was the tension died down just a little bit, but now everybody's using
Because everyone just got grappled.
mhm. Um,
You could try and get out of the situation, you know?
he could.
I know this is a tricky one
Um,
when you forget that your friends are friends and everybody's an enemy.
the closest person not grappled would be Amaris.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes, she is.
Which would be
Unfortunately.
the only one he would see as a potential threat, and he might try to grapple her. Is that okay with Amaris?
Seeing as how you don't recognize her as a friend at the moment, yes.
And also, you don't recognize him as a friend either.
Yeah, it's one of those thoughts of if he sees two enemies fighting, he knows it's a battle he doesn't have to get into yet. So the snakes he's putting on for later, and then he'd go to the one that he'd have to worry about immediately, which would be Amaris.
Okay. So, Douse, you're moving over? Oh, yeah?
Call out. Just want to point out for the books, let the books know that Douse does in fact consider Amaris a threat. Write that one down.
What?
Someone write that down. Someone
The
write
half
that down.
elf
It's a compliment.
Alrighty. So if you are attempting to grapple her, it will be contested strength or dexterity. Yes, I believe this is the first PvP.
It's gonna be Dex because that's what Douse is better.
Okay. So strength or dexterity?
Yes.
That is a 19.
Well, my dexterity is better. And I am not trusting the online dice anymore. That is a 19 total.
Oh, 19 to okay, so 19 versus 19. So, you guys so as of right now, who has okay, so you both were using dexterity, right?
Yes, I was
Okay.
using dexterity.
Who has the higher dexterity modifier?
Wait, what do you have, Dane?
Dexterity modifier is a +2.
Dang it, mine's a +1.
Alrighty. So Douse, you successfully grapple Amaris. So Amaris, on your turn, you can use your action to attempt to escape the grapple. But you have done that, and that is your turn, Douse. Unless you would like to do bonus action, anything? That's it.
Oh, that's it.
All right, first PvP grappling. Alrighty. Now it is the other people. It is their turn. The NPCs and monsters. Alrighty, so first things first is these guys are going to attempt to escape the grapple. Fails. Fails. My gosh. That one really failed. Oh, that one 16?
Let's see. I'll roll. Also, I appreciate the other numbers were so low it wasn't worth consideration. You're just like,
They
nope,
were literally
not gonna
all
work.
under 5, but not ones.
Okay, that one does
Um,
escape.
Okay.
Real quick.
Yeah?
The old lady needs to make a wisdom saving throw first.
Oh, yes. To see if she does anything. She fails.
So
This
she cannot
dice
do
is
anything for
helping
her
you guys today. This one has caused your demise so many times, but it is helping you today.
Oh yes, the Halloween blood dice. Yes.
It didn't like that I switched sides last time. I was on the player side. Anyways, okay. So your drunk buddy over here does escape the grapple. And he is going to attack this snake because he's not very happy about being grappled. Holy crud, with a natural 20
Very
to
nice.
hit the snake for the first
Well done.
attack. So we're gonna double the dice. So that's going to be 12 damage from the first attack. And
That's the
then
first nat 20 of us returning, by the way, just so everyone's clear.
hey, woo!
Congrats. And of course, Emily is the one who gets it while attacking. Because that is a pattern.
That is the way of things. Okay. On the second attack, he got a 11 to hit the snake.
That does not hit.
Okay, so he misses his second attack with the bottle. But they are all receiving psychic damage. Just so you know. Then this horror is what it's called. This walking husk is going to come over at you, Dusty, and is going to attack you. Actually, he's going to come right here and attack you. Let me pull up his stat. Okay. He is going to make 3 attacks as he is punching you. You need to make a intelligence saving throw. Just so you know.
7.
You failed. Okay, you are now frightened for 1 minute on this one. So you're now scared of this horror. It's a pretty scary thing. Nuri, you can see the horror, right? I need you to make an intelligence saving throw as well.
Ah, rip. Okay.
Yes, everyone can
No.
see it.
Oh, I'm scared. Well, that was 11.
11. Okay, 11 does not succeed. You are also frightened of this horror. That means attack rolls made against it have disadvantage, basically. And you do not want to be near this guy because he's scary. Okay. So first attack on you, Dusty. Ooh, is a 16 to hit. Then we have a
It's
dirty 20 to hit.
does
And then
hit.
a natural 1. So
Nice.
it's on the blood dice. Okay. This guy does. Okay. All right. So first damage roll. Okay, so total for the 2 attacks, you got 14 points of damage, of psychic damage to Dusty. Have all of those nat ones been me this session?
Almost. I think 2 of them were us. Also, only one of the attacks hit me. 16 did not hit.
Oh, 16 did not hit. Okay, so then subtract 5 points of damage from that total. Alrighty. Yeah, Dusty and Nuri can't willingly move closer to the horror. And once you guys, Douse and Amaris, come in range that you can see the horror, that's when you're gonna need to make the intelligence saving throw. Okay, now the other thing that comes flying in is this phantasm comes in. And what it looks like is it looks like almost the outline of what used to be a person. And they are now just this ball of like purple yellowish energy all around them. And it just feels like there is so much madness from them. So this one is going to come inside. Let's see. And he is going to use his let's see. He's going to use his horrifying visage real quick first. And that's gonna be his action. So Dusty, Nuri, Douse and Amaris, I think you can see the horrifying or the phantasm here.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Everyone needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. I'll put it up on the board. I don't even need to say anything.
Oh, actually, this is a wisdom saving throw. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm taking the nat 20, sorry.
Oh
I've
yeah, you
decided.
can. You had a nat 20. That is okay. I love how you're like, no, I'm taking that.
I will take
That
this
is a
one of mine.
13 from Douse.
13, you succeed.
12 from Amaris.
You fail, unfortunately. 13 is the DC.
Oh, also, are Constitution saving throws intelligence saving throws currently?
Yes. So it's
Okay.
all the physical stats. I got that mixed up. All the
I was
physical
attacked, and so I have to make a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration,
So
and
that
it'll
would
be
be
intelligence. So that's unfortunate. So
All the
I
snakes.
fail my concentration saving throw, and all of the snakes disappear.
Oh, that's so sad.
Quite unfortunate.
Alrighty.
And that's why the commander's always at the back of the army.
There we go. Alrighty. So Dusty, you got 22 on your wisdom saving throw. So you succeed. Sierra, you have a 9, you fail. And Mars failed and Dow succeeded. So, alrighty. So Nori and Amaris, you guys are both frightened of the phantasm. Oh wait. Oh, I forgot something really bad that happens to Nori because she failed. Let me see.
Oh?
Why me specifically? I feel called out here. What is this?
Targeted harassment. That is what this is.
I feel
Because
called out.
You failed by 4 or more.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like if you failed hardcore. The target. I'm gonna roll a d4 real quick. All right, Nori. Whoop. Oh no, I dropped my dice. That's so sad. That's okay. You age by 20 years.
Oh my gosh! Well, I'm an elf, so it actually doesn't do much.
It doesn't do much, but you feel.
I'm so glad I'm an elf. This is great. Wait. Is she an adult now?
You're like, am I an adult?
Wait. What's your age? I gotta check. 20 years, huh? 20
You
years.
aged 20 years.
I'm still not an adult. Dang it.
You still a young elf.
Darn.
All that
Oh.
aging and it was for nothing.
For nothing. I'm okay with this, actually. I'm okay with this.
So she suddenly has acne now and going through her preteen phase.
No. She's like, if 18 is an adult, she's now like 17. She's like right there.
So acne still.
Okay, fine. No, she's an elf. She's got great skin.
Beginning to show very, very early signs of dementia. You're
There's like a panic that sets in for her. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm aging. And then she's like, oh wait, I've aged.
You're like,
Ah,
I feel fine.
this is actually fine.
I
Okay,
guess
I'm
it
sorry,
makes
but
you
like
just...
just hearing that reminded me of it's one of the episodes in Phineas and Ferb where Doofenshmirtz has the uglyator and he gets shot with it and it's just like, oh no, and he hasn't changed a bit. He's like, oh, hardy har har.
Honestly, that would be the biggest oof of the century. Just but yes, Nuri, you are now 20 years closer to building that age gap between you and your
Yay.
husband. Because she's
20 years
super
older,
married.
but still no experience for that resume.
Oh, now
true,
that's the
true.
worst part.
That cuts deep. That cuts deep.
Yeah.
That was
Dane.
cruel.
Thanks.
Okay. I don't even know whose turn it is. That was his turn. Well, everyone else already did their stuff, so now it is Nuri's turn.
Well,
What if it would be a Leonator too?
so there's no other effects that happen besides her aging? Is she scared of this guy or what?
You're frightened of him.
Frightened, okay.
So you're just scared of these two guys that came in. You're like, what the freak?
And Douse failed in grappling Amaris, correct?
No, he succeeded.
I am currently grappling your cousin.
And
High
you're
or
right
low,
next.
Douse?
All the snakes disappeared.
Let's go high again.
Cool. Nuri is actually going to turn towards them.
It looks like he's hugging her. Don't worry.
With her arm behind her back. And
Yeah, no. She's going to cast... I don't know how to pronounce this. Utlux? I don't know. Resilient Sphere on Amaris.
A sphere of shimmering force encloses a creature or object of large size or smaller within range. An unwilling creature must make a dexterity saving throw. On failed save, the creature is enclosed for the duration.
So pretty much nothing can affect the person in the sphere. They can't be hurt physically by magic or objects. Any effects that are on them originating from outside cannot hurt the creature inside the sphere.
Okay. So you're casting
and
it on Amaris?
yeah, so I'm enclosing her in the sphere so Douse can't hurt her. But this also means she can't hurt him. But she can roll around in it like a little hamster.
So you're putting her in a hamster ball.
Yes.
Here's the other thing. She regards you as an enemy, so she will be unwilling. So Amaris, you do have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Which is then moved to intelligence, though?
Intelligence, yes, intelligence saving throw.
My save is a 14.
Couldn't have just stayed with dexterity.
This will probably be fine.
It's fine.
6.
6.
That's actually
Failed.
good. It's actually better to fail this one. We're good.
It is.
Now you're
In all
trapped
honesty.
in
But
the
now she's in
hamster
this
ball.
bubble. Now she's in this hamster ball. It's just like, what?
There were a bunch of snakes. There was a
That's
hamster
crazy.
ball.
Was
This
a
blue guy tried hugging me. Aggressive. Clearly, he's trying to like attack me.
Aggressive hugging.
Uncomfortable.
Oh my gosh. Can we just
I was gonna say this could be an animal for a pet shop, and then you said the blue guy, like, oh, he's not a pet.
No.
Are we sure that? Are we sure he's not Way's pet?
Way's pet.
I mean,
More like her lackey.
pet or toy, those are two different things.
Okay, switching subjects. It is now. It is now whose turn? It is Dusty's turn.
Okay. We're gonna do dusty things. We're gonna dust all over the place. My good old catchphrase: dust everywhere. Is this guy flying?
He is hovering.
Okay. Let's see. Just double checking his spell. That might change things. Yeah. Yeah.
It looks
Yeah,
very
yeah.
ghostly.
Okay. I don't like these guys. Let me think about it. I don't like these guys. How much do I like these guys? I don't. Okay. Hold on. I'm doing some quick measurements. I'm measuring some
Oh, I
shenanigans.
see.
Okay, if I do that there, I will have to move back one. Okay, I'm going to move my guy. I'm gonna come up to here with Nuri. I'm gonna stand next to her. Like
You
that.
will get an opportunity attack,
Yeah, from this guy.
which fails.
Okay. Okay. Then we're going to put down a bear totem, and we're going to place it right. Can I make it so you can see this? Yes, you should be able to see. Right there. Just gonna do right there. Actually, let's not do bear totem. Actually, yeah, let's not do bear totem. Let's do unicorn totem. I see we're getting damaged a bit. And then after doing that, I am going to use a spell I have not used before. I'll just put that in the chat just for y'all's sake, I guess. Just the unicorn totem of that. And then I'm going to cast a spell. We're going to cast Erupting Earth.
Erupting Earth. Okay.
Yeah, no, I guess I can rectangle a rectangle. So, rectangle, I believe I can get both of them inside of it. Square, center. Whoa, that's some fancy stuff. Okay, there. Yeah, so I
Okay.
can catch both of them inside of it. Actually, gonna do it back here so it doesn't hit any of us. And then in that square, in that cube, every enemy must make a dexterity saving throw inside of there. And then that area
So that
will
would be an intelligence.
Yeah. So that'll be okay, that's fine. I'm gonna draw that on the map because it is important that it is drawn. Should be, I believe it's this big. I might be wrong. Pretty sure it's this big. I'll double check. We'll double check. These are such fancy tools. I feel it's actually a little bigger than that, but let's see if I can. Nope. Okay. So yes, unicorn totem here, and then these two need to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Wisdom saving throws, or not intelligence saving throws.
Yes.
The horror got a 11.
Okay.
And the phantasm got a 13.
Okay, both of those fail. I'm also going to put this a little closer to us because this area is now difficult terrain.
Okay. The only
Now one of them, yeah, one of them will be unable to have problems with this. We'll do. Yeah, we have to do it like that. Okay. Because then that way he's slowed enough that he shouldn't be able to get to us with normal speed.
Alrighty.
Okay. And that is my turn. Oh, the unicorn totem should be here. Or I'll move it there once it's in the...
Oh yeah, Roxy really liked the music.
Oh, I have
Trying to put on some epic battle music.
Also, they take 14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And this is magical bludgeoning because it's from a spell.
Magical bludgeoning. Okay, that is good to know. And they are now in difficult terrain.
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, next on the list, is that it, Dusty?
Yes. I do need my totem down, but that is it.
Oh yes, you need it was a bear token?
Unicorn token.
Unicorn. I don't know
Yes.
why
I
bear.
said bear, but then I changed my mind after, and I was like, hold
That's
on.
why I thought
Actually, let me do that a different one.
Oh, okay,
This will be better.
We're gonna use a white horse token. Let me make it smaller. Alright, and I'm gonna give you control, Greg. Okay, there you go. Now you can mess with your unicorn totem. Okay. Alrighty, Amaris, it is now your turn, and you are trapped in a hamster ball.
I'm in a hamster ball.
You're like,
Can I, in any way, try to see things normally again?
let me...
Technically, because she's in there, it should stop any effects affecting her. If it's an effect.
it is a flare effect. Let me see. Not physical attacks, energy, or other effect, or other spell effects. Or effects originating from outside. Okay, yeah. I would say she can't. That it doesn't affect her. That you are no longer, like, you felt like you were forgetting something, and then it just came back clearly to you.
Yippee!
Yippee!
So Amaris was just death hugged by Douse, but didn't realize it was Douse. And then all of a sudden she appears in a hamster ball. And so she looks around and sees
Sorry.
Douse. I imagine Douse is like on top of the hamster ball, just kind of like banging on it. And
He may or may not be looking for a way to push it around.
Rude. That's so rude.
not if she moves around in it first, and she's gonna start running in this ball.
Okay. I'm gonna say you can, for kicks and giggles, honestly.
Yay!
Actually, Sierra, gain inspiration, because that was funny.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Anyways.
I was about to be like, she can do that? She doesn't realize Amaris is friendly. Oh, wait. She's not affected by it.
Wait, if I have inspiration already, I can't take it, right?
You cannot take it.
Can I give it to someone else?
No.
Well, lame. Okay.
Stop
Use it or
being
lose
cool.
it, as they
Yeah.
say.
Use it.
Stop being cool.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Amaris, where are you going?
Amaris is going to start rolling away, and if Douse is still on top of the hamster ball, I imagine he's gonna just.
Well,
And
Douse,
maybe she'll.
he was kind of like pushed back, like because
Yeah.
his hamster ball appeared, so he's not like holding onto the ball in any way. Plus, he's also stuck
Okay.
by another enemy, technically.
True. So let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 25, 30.
It's half your speed while you're in the ball, by the way.
Ah, dang it.
But
So if I was here,
if you dash
5,
for your
10.
action,
15. I'll go right here. I'm pretty sure I can do this within range. I am hoping this works.
Don't
also
forget,
you
are
can't cast anything out of the spell or do anything in the ball. So
Yeah.
So I can't do squat!
Also know that you can't attack the phantasm because you are scared of him.
oh, but she's not scared of him anymore because she's in the ball.
not anymore.
I'm in the ball.
But
She's not
can't
scared
you
of
run
anything.
him over?
The ball.
Like, charge. I won't be
Technically,
able to
you
reach
can,
him.
but with disadvantage. I forgot about that. Sorry, guys. I said that at
Momentum.
first, and then I just didn't reiterate it.
We can attack, but at disadvantage.
At disadvantage, yes.
'Kay.
Because you're scared of him.
Also, Amaris, you could always just tell Nuri to drop it, whatever, by the way. She could drop it.
Okay, but if I tell her to drop it, can it be dropped on this turn so that I can do it?
Does
Uh,
sound travel through this thing?
I think it has to be on Nuri's turn, and sound, as far as I understand, does.
Oh,
Yes. Well, but everything is still a little bit quieter. So if someone were to whisper, you wouldn't be able to hear them. You can only hear at normal volume if you're shouting, technically. So, okay.
But it still will not be dropped until Nuri's next turn.
Yes.
So you could dash.
Okay. Could dash. I've 11, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that counts as dashing. And since it's quieter in here, Amaris is going to have to bang, like, pretty loud. She's just going to be like, get me this thing!
Wow! She's banging on the hamster ball. Okay, so that's your turn. Alrighty, start of the round. Lair action. So, Douse, you remember everything again. You remember why you're here. You remember which ones are your friends and which ones are your enemies. Alrighty. I need everyone to make a charisma saving throw for me.
Is it an effect? If so, Amaris is immune.
It is an effect, so Amaris, you are immune.
Aha!
I need to pull
The hamster ball has saved me.
the hamster ball. Mars must now invent the mime.
Ooh,
Mars
nat 20.
subclass. Nat 20. Okay, dang.
I got an 8.
Nice, nice.
13.
Okay. So, Sierra, you save. And Dusty is the only one that didn't save. Okay, let me pull up this real quick. Okay. Okay. Dusty, as you're kind of looking around, you look off to the side and you see that eyeball, like, that just appears and emanates from just the air itself, looking at you. And you feel this, like, overwhelming, like, this overwhelming feeling of loneliness just hit you. And the thought that, all of your friends, you look around and for a moment, you do not see them. And for this moment, you are truly alone. And you just feel this overwhelming, you will always be alone. And this is a despair effect. As you see this vision, you are going to take 2d4. Roll that. You're going to take 6 points of psychic damage. And you are affected by the Bane spell. So, let's see. Alright, so whenever you make a saving throw or an attack roll, you must roll 1d4 and subtract the number rolled from all of your attack and saving throws. That's going to just be for this round. As you see this and you look around and they're all back again, but that feeling of being truly alone is persisting. Everyone else does take half damage who succeeded. So you're going to take 3 points of damage, except for Amaris, who is not affected at all. Who's just in her bubble.
The hamster ball succeeded! Yes!
I'm like basically just sitting in this hamster ball now.
You're like, why is everyone freaking out? For Douse and Nuri, you feel just like a headache, basically, like a ping in your head of pain. Okay. Alrighty, so that was the lair effect. Dusty, you see everyone again. But it is now Douse's turn.
Mm-hmm. So Douse will... Is it this lady next to him that has the feather duster?
Yes.
Yeah, he's going to eye that feather duster and eye this lady. He doesn't like it at all. So he's going to do a quick stunning strike on her to try and just stun her.
Okay.
Non-lethal damage, but...
Alrighty.
Initiate flaky hit creature melee weapon. Okay, so I need to still hit her. And they do a constitution saving throw. So first to hit. Oh, that's not going to hit. That's a 2 without any added stuff to it. I guess it's a 7 to hit.
7 to hit, 7 misses.
Now, does that use my key points?
I believe so.
Yeah, because if you fail with a spell, it still uses your spell slot, so.
Because, the stunning strike says when you hit another creature with a melee weapon attack, you can spend the key point.
Oh, well, if you didn't actually hit her at all, then no, because you can't use your key point.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that was the question of, does the key point get used? Yeah.
Again, try again.
Yeah, he's going to try again.
Attack.
That is 11 to hit.
That is a miss, I believe. Yes. It's a 12.
This is a commoner. What?
Natural armor.
What?
Or is it a commoner?
It's a sleepwalker is what it is.
He must be really shaken up by this feather duster to not be able to land these hits.
He's like, no. Trying to dodge the feather duster.
Seeing that he missed 2 times, he's just going to reposition himself onto the other side of her to, one, not get surrounded by these other normal citizens, as well as to hold them from interfering with the rest of the fight.
Okay.
I guess that's going to be his turn.
Alrighty. Now it is the rest of the characters' turns. Okay. So the first thing that happens, Douse, is this half-elf lady. As you tried to like hit her. Sorry. Sorry. I need to drink more water. As you go to, you almost struck her, missed her. She starts, getting frustrated. She goes, "Oh, I smell it. You burnt the ham, you darn evil scullery maid!" And she's going to attack you with more gusto. With that one hits. Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Okay,
A
so
15
both
will
of her
hit.
attacks hit with the feather duster. Oh, and you got pretty low damage. That was 6 points total. That's her rolling a 1 on each die.
I will take it.
Yeah, 6 points of damage as she's striking you with the feather duster. Now, you know that there's no meat around you. You don't know what delusion she's in. Let's see. Hi,
Quite a delusional woman. Let's go
High or
low.
low, Douse? Low.
Even out those
Okay.
numbers.
All right, this girl's actually going to come running over to Amaris. And
I am still in the hamster ball.
Bubble! Bubble!
so she will attempt to attack you, Amaris, but it doesn't. Is that just like an invulnerable shield? Like she can't be hit at all either?
Yep, nothing goes in or out. She's in a pretty much, it's practically a ball of invulnerability, like the orb. But this one, you can move it around from the inside.
It is a
Oxygen.
concentration spell, though.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Oxygen
concentration.
technically does pass through for
Oxygen does.
for those in the chat.
It says nothing.
Well, it doesn't even
but
say
it's
oxygen,
breathable.
but it says in the spell that the person can breathe in the bubble. So.
Yeah.
It's stated. She's
Okay.
fine.
Anyways, so this girl's gonna come in and she's gonna be like, "You took my ticket, you darn fiend!" She's like trying to like punch the ball, but you kind of get rolled around a little bit, but nothing else really happens. And the old lady is actually just gonna come right over here. She just moves a little bit, and she's like waggling her knitting needles at you guys, and she goes, "You fiends are not gonna keep me from Sapphire. You can't keep me from my daughter."
You don't even know your daughter.
You retort back. This guy is gonna be like, he's gonna yell at Dusty, and he's gonna be like, "You can't hurt my friends no more!" And he's gonna attack you. He's like, "I'm gonna go drinking with them after this. Like, once I get rid of you, monster." Yeah, it's just like the old adventuring days. As he's trying to smack you down, Dusty. Anything you say as he's smacking you down?
He just kind of grumbles to himself. He says, "I thought we were drinking buddies."
Actually, high or low on that comment?
Low.
Low? Okay. You notice something, like he kind of like quirks his head at something in what you said and almost hesitates for a moment, but then goes back in, and he only strikes you once with a natural
those-
20. Oh my goodness. That is, oh, Dusty, I am so sorry.
It's okay. HP is meant to be lost.
That's 20 points of damage. Mm-hmm. That's an oof moment.
1 point for every face on that die. Impressive.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Woo! Alright, now for these guys. So this is difficult terrain, correct?
Yup.
Okay. What is his movement? His movement is 35 feet. So 15. Okay, so he can make it right there. Alright. This guy is actually home material. What a good drinking buddy, yes. This guy is actually going to use a dash action to get right next to you, Nuri. Actually, he's going to come right here. So that way he can be able to attack either of you guys. And the Phantom, he's not a happy one. He's going to actually come over here to you, Nuri. Right here. And he is going to make 2 attacks on you.
Okay. Yeesh.
With a... Wait, I have to add up math. 19 to hit.
That hits.
And then the other one is a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, that's sad. With the first attack is 6 points of damage, and the second attack is 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And then he's going to...
Wait, 6 and 7.
6 and 7. He's going to move over here, so you do have an opportunity attack if you would like. Because he is going to move over to Amaris.
Oh
wait, no, she's in the bubble. He's actually not going to do that, so he'll do the rest of his attacks on you, actually. He is 4
The hamster
total
ball
attacks.
prevails.
So for those first 2 attacks,
Oh,
she
yeah.
does succeed her concentration on the hamster ball.
Okay.
Because it's a con save, but that's a physical one, right? So that would be intelligence instead.
Yes.
So she succeeds. And one of them was a
Alright.
natural 20.
Ooh, okay. Fire. Alrighty.
But she
Well,
looks terrible, by the way.
He also hit you for 2 more attacks.
Oh, okay. What's the damage?
I didn't roll it yet. More than what you got last time. The first attack is 9, and the second attack is 10.
She's bleeding out.
Oof.
Hi, Nuri. Hey,
And
I
Bubble
just
goes
hope
down.
y'all didn't get too attached to these characters that we've been playing for 34 sessions.
For 34 sessions.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got my next one in the oven already, working on them.
We're gonna live this!
The ball of the ball drops.
Okay. The bubble is gone. Nuri is
Oh,
now
no
bleeding
more
out.
hamster ball.
Nuri, I'm gonna twist you on your side. She's now bleeding out.
Insult to injury. I see how it is.
Alrighty, as our favorite resident mother is now bleeding out. It is now Dusty's turn. As you see Nuri just go down. Oof, wizards.
Oof, wizards, thanks, Lady
Oh my
Moore.
gosh.
Yeah, so Dusty is not in the mood to have Nuri die. So he's going to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level. He's just gonna upcast it. Just a bunch. And that'll be 3d8 plus his spellcasting. Okay. So you regain.
You guys are all level 7s, right?
I am level 6 right now.
Oh, well, you
I
should
may
be a
have-
level 7, Dusty.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I reminded everyone
I'll
before
level up.
last session.
I'll level up mid-fight. It's all good.
I'm level 7. I'm just taking a second to get back into remembering how to use Douse.
Okay.
I'm a level 7, but I'm a wizard, so
Okay. You regain 22 hit points from his cure wounds.
Yeah, Nuri, why'd
brings
you
you
jump
up-
into the front of the fight? You're the wizard.
she didn't know there was gonna be more. In her mind, she ran away from the more enemies.
Okay. Any creature consider it.
She just cares for Dusty that much.
Okay, and then you also regain 7 hit points because I'm level 7 and it's based on my druid level.
Ooh.
So you regain 7 hit points on top of the 22. So that's 29 hit points for Nuri. And then everyone else also gains 7 hit points.
Mhm. Yes,
Yeah.
because of your unicorn totem.
Yes, unicorn totem shenanigans.
If Merilla
No.
were here, she'd be like, a unicorn.
Yes, it is quite impressive. And then we're going to. Well, I kind of can do it, so I kind of have to do it. I'm going to cast.
Fireball.
Shillelagh. No. Shillelagh. On my rope staff.
Okay.
Okay. It is empowered now.
Alrighty, that's it.
Yes, that is my
Okay,
turn.
Amaris, your turn.
All right, bubble has dropped.
As you
I
watch Nuri
need
go
to look at
down and then
something.
wake up again. From Douse, or no, Dusty healing her.
His healing was more than half my hit points, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
Druid moment.
You really have no help.
I'm a wizard. I'm not meant for up close fighting.
Alrighty. Amaris, what are you
Okay.
doing?
I need to look at the sphere. How do I do that?
At the
Okay, here we go.
sphere?
Yes.
Are you holding
Okay.
Time Piercer, or like is Time Piercer against your hip or anything?
Yes.
Okay. Nuri, I will give this. Nuri, you know the command word. You also see it on her hip, but she is unable to use its magical abilities. But I don't know if you know this or not. Just so you know. She has not used
I
that
don't
sword.
think she knows that Amaris can't use it, because Amaris has never said anything about her not being able to use it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm just saying that you have not seen her use it at all. Just so you know. I'm not trying, but I'm just saying. Alright, Amaris. What are you doing?
Okay. I am going to cast Shatter. I was hoping to get both of them in, but I can't. They're too far apart.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast Shatter on this one.
Okay. A sudden, loud, ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. Okay.
Alright, make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, which will be intelligence, which he failed. Wait. Oh, yeah, no, failed. I was like, wait, is that an 8 or a
Alright.
3? It was a 3. And that would make his total an 8,
This one?
so
No.
it is a fail.
This.
Alrighty.
This one? No more online dice, people. I've rolled too low too frequently there.
It's time to roll the damage.
In total, that is 14 points of damage.
Okay. So, one thing about this is that this area, you know, it's very quiet. And then all of a sudden this loud, just piercing ringing just hits the air. And this phantasm shrieks. And you feel like it did way more damage than what you thought it did. You said 14 points?
Yes.
So, double it. Okay. This does not seem to be doing well at all. Like this creature. You also notice that everyone else kind of like looks startled and looks a bit confused. All the sleepwalkers.
I think I found the one, guys.
"Ooh." You're like, I have cracked the code here. As you end your turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. It is now the lair action at the start of the round. So, pull this up. I gotta scroll. Alrighty. So this one is going to be... This one, I need everyone to make a charisma saving throw.
3.
3 on
One I'm
Dusty.
actually good at.
16.
16. Nuri, you succeed.
8.
Amaris, you fail. Douse,
11.
you fail. Okay.
Oh.
This is fun. Dusty. You catch a glimpse of this eye appearing again. And you look down for a second, and you see a giant rabbit. Right next to you. And it sniffs and it
Greg, you
Can't
need it.
hear that.
and it just makes a noise and like yawns. It goes, shows off its buck teeth.
Those things can bite through anything. No.
And then in a moment it's gone. Um,
Was
you are
it
going
worse than the loneliness? Yes.
You're gonna take 6 points of damage. Okay. Amaris, you look over at where Nuri fell, okay? And you see Dane, your sister, in a coma. And you aren't able to help. You feel this overwhelming just, I can't help her. She is lost to me. You are also going to gain 6 points of psychic damage. And in a moment, it's gone. You also, with this, you see that blinking eye off in the corner before you turn and you see Dane. Holy freaking Monty Python. Yes, Roxybird, thank you. And Douse.
He's fine. He's totally fine.
Oh my gosh, Douse, you're a hard one.
He
You
casts heroism.
no, you see out of the corner of your eye this blinking eyeball just like appear, this like yellow and purple iris before vanishing away. And you hear just all these voices in your head of your friends. And they're all saying, ugh, this pie Douse made, oh, this is horrible. Too salty. The worst food. I think he might have poisoned me. You hear all of your friends saying all these horrible things. Your food does not taste good at all. It is worse than eating barnacles off the bottom of a ship. It is worse than licking the dirt. It is worse than sucking on a sweaty man's sock that he's worn for a week.
Not Douse's fault. His entire ocean life was salt water.
Trauma!
You take 6 points of psychic damage. And you three are all under the effect of the Bane spell. Nuri, you do take half damage, so that's 3 points to you. A little bit bigger of a headache. So what the Bane spell is for you guys is on your ability checks and saving throws for this round, you subtract 1d4 to all of them.
And that was 6 damage.
Yes. 6 psychic damage. Your poor, horrible cooking skills.
Just everything needs to taste like salt because that's what he grew up with.
I
The
feel
ocean
so
is salt water.
I'm sorry, Dad. Okay. Anyways, so now it is Douse's turn. You notice that the girl in front of you looks a little confused. The half elf.
Okay. Ma'am, do you know where you are? He's gonna try talking to her before he just starts punching if she looks like she might be coming out of it.
Um. She is going to be like, she's like, I'm in the tavern, you dumb maid. Wait.
You're on a boat.
And she's like, what? I need you to make a persuasion intelligence check.
Intelligence check.
Yeah, intelligence persuasion.
So
to-
rolling, but adding my intelligence instead of charisma, basically.
Yeah, so basically what an intelligence persuasion check is that you are rolling with your intelligence modifier, and if you're proficient, you add your proficiency bonus. Only if you're proficient in persuasion.
Sadly, I am not.
Okay.
So that
So
is
it's-
a 15.
15. Okay. So let me just make sure that I did this right. And when
Sorry.
you say that, you say you're on a boat, and she just kind of looks around, and she looks at you and kind of like cocks her head to the side a little bit, and then looks again down at the planks of wood and around at the sky, and she realizes what's going on, and she drops the feather duster, and she's like, oh my gosh, where the heck am I? Oh god! Oh my gosh! Holy!
Not much time to explain right now. Gather yourself right here. We'll be right back, and we can talk this out later. And he's gonna dash off next to Amaris.
Okay. All right, so you can go dash next to Amaris,
Or
as that was your turn.
not really dashing because he hasn't
Mm-hmm.
moved yet. Does that check count as his, or persuasion check count as his action?
It would count as. I'm gonna say it counts as your bonus action.
I am clicking the wrong things to grab. And if that's the case, so I think this was 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna get to Amaris and he's gonna try and stunning strike or he's gonna use his action to attack non-lethally the halfling lady.
Dwarf.
Dwarf.
Yeah, this one's a dwarf.
Okay, I flipped the two.
I know, I keep flipping it too, but this one's a dwarf.
Okay. First one looks like it is a 23 to hit.
23 hit.
And then second one is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, that does hit. So roll your damage.
Yep. 1, 2. That was clicking the button 1d6 plus 2, so that's where those numbers should be from.
Okay, so 8 and 6, is that for both attacks?
Yes.
Okay.
And then stunning strike is going to be added into that. I believe that's 2 key points. And they have to do a save and be 13.
Okay. What
That's
kind
one
of
key
save?
point. It is a Constitution saving throw.
So intelligence for them. And they have to beat a what?
13.
13. Okay, she rolled a 6. So.
Okay. Until the end of my next turn, she is stunned.
Okay. Remind me about the effects of stunned.
Good question. I want to say they lose their turn basically, but I might be wrong. I don't have stunned right here.
I've got it. Hold on.
Lightning.
Stun. Some creatures incapacitated. Can't move and can't speak. And can speak only falteringly. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws, and attack rolls against the creature have advantage. An incapacitated creature also can't take actions or reactions.
Okay, so she is stunned. So she is like, ticket. As she just kind of stutters, as you just kind of like hit her right in the chest, and so she's gasping for air too. Her confusion does not seem to be there anymore, though.
Oh, I didn't realize the second one was confused.
They all looked a little confused, but she is now like, oh, this guy's bad.
I thought it was just the one. My bad.
No, you're
Well,
good.
Douse
You're good.
he would have made the same judgment anyways, because he was in a rush.
Yeah. All right.
Fair.
It is now all of the NPC's turns. Okay. So this girl is going to attack you.
Stunned.
She's stunned. So she's just gonna stand there like, and that's her turn. If you can get an opportunity attack, as she will take a couple steps back. You do not
He's
have to.
mostly just wanting to get her from acting, so he's not so much trying to get her down, but keep her out of the fight.
She's gonna kind of stumble back a little. Alrighty. And this half-elf, who is now a lucid dreamer, she is just going to actually take a minute. She's gonna come over to the edge here and like sit down and kind of just be like, holy freak, what the heck is going on? And she's gonna process for a minute. She's gonna take her turn to process. Grandma, still a little confused. She is going to make... Oh, let's see. Oh no, she can't... Oh, she can't do it herself. Okay. Well, she's just going to kind of wander a little dazedly, a little confused. But it doesn't seem like her confusion will last for too long. This guy also seems a little confused, so he is going to just move off to the side here. Not out of range of you, but he just kind of like steps off and a little confused. This horror, though, is going to attack you, Dusty. It does not seem to be confused. It seems to know exactly what it's doing. And it hits both times. Oh, it has 3 attacks. It misses the last one. Wow. I'm missing a lot, but I'm hitting hard. Okay, that is... that is going to be 11 points of damage.
That knocks me exactly to 0.
Oh no! So, Dusty falls down unconscious. Hey guys! I'm not trying to TPK. This is wave
That's
1.
okay. That's okay.
Wave 1? Well, that was terrifying. Did not need to know that.
I'm just trying to mess with you guys. Out of 5 waves, didn't you know that? There's gonna be
This
5
was-
waves.
I
This
didn't
was
realize we were LARPing.
predetermined.
Okay.
This was
No,
predetermined.
I'm just
guys.
messing with you guys.
Does anyone have any potions?
All right, the Phantom, is actually going to, because of the noise, it's going to be like gripping its ears, or where you think its ears would be, and it kind of backs up over here. Oh, it's not going to be in the wall. It kind of flies over the wall and to where you guys can't see it.
Howard.
Alrighty, it is now Nuri's turn.
Since that one guy moved, that changes plans a bit.
Are you standing up at least?
I don't know yet. Give me a sec.
I will put
My
you
plan
back.
is disturbed. Well, you can put me straight up. She'll at least sit up for sure. She
Okay.
won't just be laying on her back. So for magic missile, it doesn't say I have to. Oh, I know it does. See within range. Darn it. Okay.
You are still frightened by the horror. You can roll to not be frightened anymore.
That'll
You
take
do-
my action though, right?
Yeah. You do notice
Yeah.
that the other people seem confused, and it seems like Douse talked to one of them, and now the elf lady is just sitting on the sidelines.
So I just got slashed to pieces, then healed, then saw Dusty just collapse to the ground.
Yeah.
My original target ran away, so I'm going to cast Magic Missile at 2nd level, so there'll be 4 darts. I don't have to roll for it, but I'm just going to hit the guy right next to me automatically.
Okay.
And as she does that, that's not what I meant to do. Ignore that roll that's in there. Don't ignore that. I meant to put it in
Okay.
the chat. The spell. There you go. That's what I was meant to do. As she casts that, she kind of like jumps to her feet, but also isn't, because she's actually going to like jump over Dusty's body to block him from getting hit anymore.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. So roll your damage on Magic Missile.
She can't heal.
Does anybody else have healing?
I do.
There we
Yeah.
go. There we go.
Bard.
I have rabbit jerky that could heal.
You
Feed
do have
him
rabbit jerky.
Yes.
It's got to be about a week old or so at this point.
So he takes 15 points of force damage.
Ooh. That might get him. Force damage. Let's see the total. Okay. So you strike him with 4 darts, is that what you said? All
Yes.
4 darts, and they just come up and around as you go and cover Dusty's body with your own. And you just hear a bump next to you. And you look over and you see that he has just collapsed on the ground, and that energy, the pink, purple, yellow swirling energy just dissipates from this corpse. And he is now just a husk of a person.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Alrighty.
She would get up, but there's still that civilian who's not really a civilian. So she stays where she is.
Alrighty. It is now Dusty's turn. You are unconscious. 1 second.
You shouldn't have to make any death saves because you're at a 0, so. Because you fell to exactly 0. You should be good.
Very nice.
You didn't go to 1, right? It was -1. It was
Yeah.
just 0.
Yeah, just 0.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
straight up 0. So yeah, nothing happens. You're just chilling.
Just
You're just
unconscious.
unconscious.
A dream within a dream.
A
I
dream
didn't-
within a dream. Now that's trippy. You fell down the
Inception.
rabbit hole.
I didn't know that was a
Oh, the
thing that you hit
rabbit
exactly 0.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
it's
when
exactly
you hit
0.
yeah, you're just unconscious if it's exactly 0. So yeah. Actually,
As long as it doesn't roll over wrong, we'll be good.
make a wisdom saving throw for me, Dusty.
wisdom save?
Yep. 18. All
That's-
right.
That's my
happens.
+7 save, y'all.
Alrighty. Well, now it is Amaris' turn.
So upon seeing Dusty fall, Amaris is going to rush over and cast Cure Wounds.
Nice.
She's going to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level. So that is a total of 3d8 plus 3.
I wish that was an arrangement that we Roxy Bird. That is amazing. Princess Bride. Oh, I love that. Okay. So you cast Cure Wounds and how much health does Dusty recover?
Let's find out. "17 points of damage."
17 points of damage? Or not damage, healing?
Woo! I'm up.
Alright, you have 17 points of health now. Alrighty. Okay. Also, I see No Face. I love your comment. I think that's awesome that your wife is wanting to run that campaign. I think that's great. I think if you guys have any ideas or any thoughts, let's throw them into the chat. Like any specific questions you have, like we'd love to answer them and help out and give advice. So yeah. If players also, if you guys have any TM tips, let's throw some advice out there too. So just put it in the chat so we can keep the combat going a little bit.
Yeah, I haven't really DM'd. I've only DM'd once. But I would just say have fun being the NPCs. Like just really get into character.
Definitely. Just have fun with it. And we'll put a message in there too about some extra stuff too. Some thoughts. Because I think that's awesome. Go for it. First thing, we're at the end of the round. So now at the start of the round, it's the lair action. Or was there anything else, Amaris, you were doing on your turn?
Nuri, make a perception check.
You're gonna
Me?
make a
Does
Yes.
it require hearing?
No.
Okay. Where did my d20 go? Oh wait, I can just use this.
Also, welcome Sedgi and No Face to
welcome.
the stream.
Welcome, Seji!
Happy to see you.
23, Amaris.
Oh, so you would totally notice this. Amaris actually does look scared. Like not scared as the way that she has been seeing Nuri lately, like scared that things could go bad if this did not work.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay.
So she looks scared, like while healing, she looks scared.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
But otherwise, she doesn't seem scared.
Well, no, like she did look scared before. Like if you were looking at her, you would have noticed that there was something like worrying her. But then seeing Dusty fall over, that's when that look gets more intense.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Alrighty, start of the round. We are doing... Okay. So what he does, for this one, you guys don't specifically feel anything. But you notice that these three NPCs seem just very, they seem to be almost lost in a trance for a moment. And they seem to smile and be more vigorous at this point. And they are affected by the Bless spell for this round. Oh, they can add a d4 to their rolls, to their saving throws and attack rolls.
There's 2 that are still like that, right?
This one, and then is definitely in it.
There's 3.
The grandma and the drunk dude seemed confused for a minute, but then they feel a lot better, or they seem more invigorated now.
Like they're back in the dream kind of thing?
Back in, and thinking
Okay.
you guys are bad guys. So this guy, what's he gonna do with his turn? Oh, I passed by his stat block. Alrighty. He is going to, he's not gonna hit a guy while he's down. So he's gonna hit a girl while she's up. And he's gonna attack Amaris.
That was nice of him.
With
Gonna go hit a girl.
Hey, there's gender equality here. With a 10 to hit.
He missed.
Okay, his second attack. Wait, let me add his bonus. A 6 to hit.
He still misses.
Yeah, so he's not doing too hot for his fights. This chick, she's gonna. Oh, does stunned go away after one round?
It ends after. It says at the end of my turn.
Okay.
So it does go away after one round, but
it's on Douse's round.
Yeah. So this.
So now
Oh yeah,
should
because
be
this
able
was
to-
dwarf-
it was the lair action, so Douse was supposed to go.
Yep.
So yeah, so this guy technically we're gonna say he does that after Douse's turn, and we're still gonna keep the misses.
Okay. I did forget to mention, but my fists do count as magical weapons.
They do. Oh,
They
as a
do.
monk.
Yep.
Okay, that is actually good to know.
It is good to know, but I don't think that would have changed previously because he was not trying to maim or harm his previous attacks, but to stun. So damage,
Yep,
who
you're
cares?
doing good.
This big square, is that actively gonna hurt me if I go into it?
It is difficult terrain, so it
Is
takes
it
twice
a
as much
concentration
movement speed.
spell? Because
It
it
is
would be.
not.
Oh, never mind. It's still up.
Yep.
Okay.
It's just the earth there has been torn asunder by the earthquake spell.
I think Douse is just gonna try to. So that's 10 feet, and then it's gonna be 10 for every square. because he has no idea where that phantom has gone. So he's gonna try and see if he can get eyes on it at all. Did you guys see which way it went?
Dusty just kind of like, what?
The phantom. It was
Oh.
here.
No, I didn't see it. I was out.
Okay.
Wait,
I
Ma,
think that's his movement right there. Yeah. Is the confusion still acting on these guys, or?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
I am gonna respond to No Face's comment real quick. Just to interrupt the combat here, because I'm loving the conversation in the chat, and I just think it's so awesome. So I just want to respond real quick. So honestly, like running a campaign can be a little difficult, but if she's really wanting to do this and be able to kind of take those steps to come into this, just let her know that it is a-okay if she forgets something, because I forget things all the time, and like there have been monsters that I totally forgot about their abilities. Like for example with the jackal wares in one of our last arcs, a couple arcs ago, elves aren't supposed to be able to be magically put to sleep, nor are Warforged, which is Dusty and Nuri's characters. But I forgot about that, and I said the monster effects trumped it all. But we just went with it because it's more good. It's a lot better when you have fun with it. So it's okay if she forgets things. It's okay if if it's a little overwhelming, right? Just have fun with it and let her know that it is okay to make mistakes, and it's more important that she and you have fun. So, and if you guys do want to watch and see, a Thessal Hydra is very similar to a False Hydra. So if you would like to go back to our past sessions where we ran a False Hydra here, you are more than welcome to watch one of those past episodes. I'm not sure exactly which episode it is. It might be labeled as the False Hydra. But I know with the Thessal Hydra, they have similar stat blocks. Not exactly the same, but similar. So if you wanted to look at an example of that, by all means, go and check that out. So I hope that helps. I think it'll be awesome that you guys are doing that. Promote D&D all around. If you
Zero
guys...
stress. Say yes more than you say no. They
Yeah.
want to do something crazy, outlandish. Just have them roll some dice.
Yeah.
Find a
Oh.
skill check that they can do for it.
And remember the biggest thing, the rule of cool. If it doesn't necessarily fit in the rules exactly, if she wants to go for it and you want to go for it and it's gonna be cool, just do it. The rules are fun and they are there to make a fun game for you guys. But if you guys want to do something crazy and awesome, by all means, this is your game. So, yeah.
Yes.
I hope that helps.
I'd also just kind of add in communication beforehand. Just try to find out what she's would like to try out in the game and kind of figure out how she wants to play the game. So that way you can involve some of her ideas in the making of it.
Exactly.
That could be in the style of their background and style of how they play, whatever.
Yeah, you want to make it fun for everyone. Fun for both of you guys, especially fun for her so that she wants to do it more with you. So.
Yeah.
That's what I did to trick Sierra into playing this game with me.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I do
Okay.
know what.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for that side tangent because it gave me a chance to figure out what Douse will do for his action.
Yes,
He's going
now
to.
Douse knows.
Yes. He's going to uncap his Water of Endless Decanter
Ooh.
and say Geyser and try to shoot this guy prone.
Okay. just shoot the geyser at him.
Yep.
Alrighty.
30 gallons of water that gushes forth. They must succeed a DC 13 strength saving throw, or take 1d4 bludgeoning damage and fall prone.
Intelligence. He rolled a 19 for intelligence.
Dang it! I really wanted to just push him over, but that's all Douse can do now, because he used his movement to look for the guy.
Does he? He's now very wet, covered and soaked head to toe in water. Actually, high or low on that one, Douse? For a certain check.
Let's go high.
Okay. You notice that after dousing him in water, he actually steps back 5 feet from that, and he again seems to be in this confused state as he was prior to the start of the round. Like more closer to being a lucid dreamer. Like how the half-elf was before you helped her come into lucidness.
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty.
Wait. Are you saying that the monsters were actually the villagers?
Yeah, these have been the villagers the whole time.
No, I mean the monsters, like the husk stuff walking up.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that was a villager before it became that.
Theory confirmed. Thank you. I guess it's just what happens to someone when they die in this plane.
But what if they were actually dead? Because she said they seemed like a lucid dreamer, so we just killed one! And he wasn't actually dead.
Let's hope that is
Oh my gosh!
You guys don't know what happens in this realm.
You burnt down a town. It's too late to feel guilt.
No one got hurt! I had 0 casualties, okay?
No one died, actually.
You raised zombies.
They were already gone.
Just think about it like this. It's 1 extra corpse to practice your unholy necromancy on. Just say it.
Back to the battle. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go off on this existential crisis that Nuri is having.
Sorry, Sierra. I had to give you a hard time. Hope you're
No,
all right.
I mean, I love it for her. Okay, anyways. So this guy is actually not going to do anything for his action for his turn. As he seems confused. This girl, however, is like, not about this, and she is going to, let's see, can she run over to Douse? Okay. So, here's 15 feet, and it's half of her feet. Then she only has, so it takes double her move. So she's going 15 to here. Then 25. Okay, yeah, she should be able to get there with all the stuff. She's coming at you, Douse. She's not happy that you stunned her. And she will attack you. Wow. With her highest roll was a 14. Does that hit?
That meets it. So yes.
That meets it. So yes, so that one hits, and then the other one definitely misses. She rolled like a 2. So, all right. That is the lowest amount of damage. That is 3 points of damage.
Okay. Douse takes the 3 points of damage as his water continues to gush out of his decanter. Because apparently that keeps going until the next turn.
Oh, you're just continuously gushing water on this guy. He's not happy.
So it's a bonus action to aim it, but it just says that it keeps going. So I don't know if that means I can even aim it at the moment, or if it's just flying around me.
Okay. The old lady is going to see what's she going to do. She's going to come there. She is going to come up here, and she seems to kind of be hyping herself. She's like, "Oh, you got this, Esmeralda. Well, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you." She's like coming around to try and get you. The Percy Jackson. Nice. I love that. With all the water. All right, and the half elf is actually going to come on. Is going to come up. She doesn't have enough movement to get like right by him, but she's going to come over close to him. To the guy. And he is going to be like, "Alan, wake up." She's like, "You're not drunk. I might be a little drunk. I don't know. The sky's a little wonky right now, but you need to get your stuff together and look at where the freak we are. Stop smacking around these poor blokes and just wipe your act together." So she is going to roll a persuasion check, intelligence, to try and get him. Whoops! Oh my gosh! I just dropped my d20. Okay. She rolled. Did it hit the DC? It did! She rolled a 14 and it was a 13. That sounds suspiciously like Merilla. Don't tell anyone. Just kidding. It's not Merilla. But he just kind of like is taken aback for a second, and he drops his bottle on the ground, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, I wish I was drunk." And he leans over promptly and throws up on the sand.
Ew.
Yep.
Poor guy.
Yep. Poor dude. Don't drink. Don't drink, people. Don't drink and then get teleported into the dreamscape and have all this wonky stuff going on.
You say this as we have also a drunk wizard now, like the alcoholic wizard.
Think it'd be
Nothing
easier
can
not
go
to
wrong.
do.
Yeah. Well, anyways. It is now Nuri's turn.
Oops. Well, she's going to get off Dusty to start with.
Yeah, because she's super married.
She's super married. She's going to... Let's see. So the other two are still in the dream. But then the two on this side of the map, they're lucid dreamers now, correct?
Yes, they are now lucid dreamers.
Okay.
Also, I freaking love this chat. Also, just to reiterate from last time, last session, I did make a rule that if you guys think the players do something super epic, or like you thought that something they did was super awesome, you have the power to give them DM inspiration, which is really awesome. It allows them to reroll something, right? Or to have a success.
Gives advantage or
Gives advantage.
disadvantage.
Yep. Allows them
So you can
to
either impose disadvantage on someone, or you can give yourself advantage or impose advantage.
Mhm.
Yeah, it'd be
So, yeah.
nice to have.
So you as viewers do have that opportunity that if you think they did something awesome, you could just put it in the chat like, give that person inspiration and they will have it. So just so you know. Alrighty, continuing. Nuri, you get up off of Dusty.
She's going to actually use her action to help him get up. She's going to just pull him up.
Okay.
And
You
she's
may
going to
do
do
that.
a quick little pat down to see how injured he is. And she's like, oh my gosh, are you okay? Are you okay? And she's going to turn to Amaris. And she's going to like grab one of her arms and like look at her arms and like brush back some hair. Her entire turn is literally just nitpicking over both of them. Like, oh my gosh, are you okay? How bad is it? Oh my gosh, you're both hurt.
She
You need
didn't
some
call
rations?
the
You need
Nuri.
some rations?
It's not Amaris's turn, but can I have her pull away?
As a reaction, you can have her kind of lean back, but you can't move where you are.
Which is fine.
Yeah, Dusty, he just kind of was like, "No, I'm okay. I'm a little dazed. And he just kind of like looks at you for a second, and he's just like, just don't leave my sight. Just we need to see each other."
She's like, okay. You got that. I'm not going anywhere. And though Amaris pulled away, she still looks dead in the eyes at Amaris, and she's like, you stick by close too, because I'm not losing you in here. I'm not losing either of you. She's very serious about it.
And
she
Douse
will-
is just behind you.
Yes.
Oh.
Well,
Douse is
Douse
still spraying water.
Douse is fine. Let's be honest. He takes
He's-
care of everyone. He's fine.
Yeah. He's just over there in his own little chaos
Fine.
He's
square at
the-
the moment, but he's
He's
fine.
the tank of the party.
But, I mean, he's the tank of the party, but he hasn't dropped below half health at all this fight. I don't know what to expect of that. For saying that.
Yeah,
He's fine.
Alrighty. So, Nuri, you do that for your turn. It is now Dusty's turn.
Okay. Dusty has seen someone get shaken awake. Dusty's actually not going to worry about whether he can or cannot do this. He is just going to walk up to her. First, let's see. Let's do this. Before he actually walks up, I'm going to do that just in case I need to use some actions. He's going to have to convince her. He's going to walk up to the old lady. He's going to walk up to her, and he is going to try to talk some sense into her.
Hey, what are you saying?
Very carefully, he's going to say, let's see. Now my brain has to think. He's going to say, sorry. Okay, got it. He says, listen, you have to listen to me. I know it has been a long time since you have seen your daughter. I understand this must be very hard for you, but you need to snap out of this trance. We are friends. We're trying to help. He just kind of like says this to her kind of calmly. He says, it's a scary situation, but everything's going to be okay.
Alrighty. You are going to get advantage on your persuasion check. And this one is not intelligence.
That helps me. Okay, advantage?
Yes.
13.
13 was exactly what you needed.
First
As-
roll was a 3 for context.
Oh, yes. It was a 3 and then a 13. So, you go and you say that, and she, like, looks like she's about to stab you with the knitting needle. And she just, oh, you're right. Sapphire's been gone for so long. 15 years. I don't know why I thought she was here. And she drops her knitting needle on the ground. And she just slowly lowers herself to the floor and holds the little kid-sized sweater that she was knitting before this and just hugs it close to her chest. And she goes, Sapphire, I wish you would have flown.
Dusty just kind of like, he like looks behind his shoulder. He seems a little bit wary of the situation around him. He's still a little bit like frightened, but he just like puts a hand on her shoulder. He like kneels down next to her and like puts a hand on her shoulder, and he's like, "It's okay, don't worry. It's been a long time since I've seen my parents. I understand."
She looks up at you because you're very big, even when kneeling down. And she goes, yes. Yeah, I hope she comes home. And she carefully folds up the little tiny sweater, puts it in her pocket, and she goes, she looks up at the sky and goes, well, ain't this a wonky place?
Yeah, it is. A little bit freaky, but we're finding a way out.
Oh, okay, that's good. Reminds me of the Feywilds. It's a little weird.
It's a little funky. Okay, you can join this group over here. He gestures to the rest of the civilians to his left. He says, they're out of their trances as well. Apparently people get in trances sometimes here. It's complicated. We'll explain later, but we have to go. And he's like, I'll go this way, you go that way. Okay?
She just kind of nods and she picks up her knitting needle and she goes, oh, well, if I catch whoever did this, I'm gonna stab them.
Good. Be careful.
She gets up and she goes over to the group. That was your action, Dusty.
Okay. Dusty is going to walk over towards this. He's not he won't cower, okay? He can't cower. He's not afraid of this person. He's just kind of gonna stand up here. And then, is there anything he can do? Nope. That's about it.
Okay.
We're gonna call that good.
All right, it is now Amaris' turn. Can I just make one comment, though? I love this chat, by the way. This is just the best chat. Anyways, Amaris, it is your turn.
I'm sorry, but the old lady, when she's just like, I'm gonna stab him, and all this, like, oh yeah, that's the lady from Madagascar.
Really is. Oh, right, I'm gonna stab him.
Okay, so Amaris saw which way this thing went. So she is going to back away from Nuri and then turn to look in the direction that the thing went to. and cast Shatter in that general direction.
Where? Draw it on the map where you're casting Shatter.
So let me take a look at this one more time. I put
As a comic book can't be mixed with modern anime. Yes. I love that.
Here we go.
So
putting
true.
Shatter in the chat. So within 60 feet. So where can I draw a line? That is moving my character. The ruler. That's me. I can actually send it pretty far.
I shadowed the thing. He's just a funny orange rock man. Oh my goodness. See, the chat is just the best.
And I do believe.
Okay, where are you
Okay,
drawing?
do you see that?
Yes, that purple.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yes.
So is that how big Shatter is right there?
It's a 10-foot radius, yes.
10-foot radius, so that's big. It's actually bigger than that. That's 10-foot diameter.
10-foot radius is this big. Can you see that circle? I don't
Yeah.
know if you can see
Oh,
that
then it's way bigger than I thought.
Yeah. If
I
you...
totally could have gone both of them, but at the risk of Nuri being in it.
Payback. Also,
But with how Mars is,
Back.
Ooh.
Without
Friendly
Amaris,
fire
she
is
probably
okay.
would. She probably would.
payback.
Hey,
Anyway, it's gonna be over there. 10-foot radius.
okay, so just make that bigger by 5 feet on either side. Okay. Alrighty. Keep in mind that so I have on all these maps on Roll20, I have added dynamic lighting, so the players can only see certain areas of the map. So where we see on my side, from the audience side, you see all this like shaded area along here. That's areas the players cannot currently see. So she's taking a shot in the dark.
Blind shot.
And you cast it, and you don't know if anything happened.
We're just hoping that it did.
Yes. Alrighty. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. Whoopsies. I clicked the wrong button. I don't want people to see that yet. Okay. It is now the top of the round. Alrighty, and we have another fun one. Lair actions, guys. Who doesn't love lair actions?
I'm not
What
partial to them
DM
for
doesn't
some
love
reason.
lair actions?
Oh, okay.
I like them when they're our layer and we set them up. So.
Yeah.
Do we have a layer?
I'm in the desert. Does that count as a layer? I'm like desert boy.
more
This
of
is a
bio.
beach. This is a beach. There's a water, ocean.
Yeah.
I'm
I
a water
need
boy.
it.
Yeah, we're both
Everyone make an intelligence saving throw. We're in for a good one.
20.
Dang! Dusty, dirty 20. Okay. Sierra got a 13,
5.
just barely saved. Mars, what'd you get?
5.
5. That's a fail. That's a big oof.
Dirty
Douse?
20.
Dirty 20. Okay. You guys are doing good. Lair actions killed my grandma.
Guys,
Ooh,
there are
that's it.
certain
Ooh.
there's certain layer actions that can kill your grandma. Unlike how it was played out in Trolls, this is no joke. Danger.
Okay, Amaris. On a failed save, The target loses the ability to distinguish friend from foe. It regards all creatures it can see as enemies until initiative count 20 on the next round. So you see everyone as an enemy right now. Because you forgot that they were your friends.
Oops.
Still like she can cast Shatter a second time, right?
Yeah.
I may or may not have one more spell slot
Hey.
for that spell.
All I'm saying is,
You gave her the idea, Dane. You did that.
just so it's clear, it was Dane's fault. So, I'm not like blaming you. I'm just calling out the information we have.
Okay.
It's just,
I think she
And-
would have came up to that idea on her own.
probably you're fine.
Okay.
I'm just looking for someone to blame.
I mean, I look at this and I see like 4 juicy targets right there.
It is. That is quite satisfying indeed.
Okay. And as this lair action is on its completion, something does happen as well. I need to be on the GM layer for this. You see, out in the distance, let me move this to the token layer, this form of this tall, slender man, wearing a nice, what's the word? Like it's not a tunic, tux, like a tux almost. And a top hat, and he's holding a cane, and he takes a step forward and puts the cane and hooks it kind of on his arm and does a slow clap. He's not Willy Wonka. That would be funny though. As he just clapped. And you all hear a voice in your mind that is, leave. Leave. And it's deep and it's growling. And you see as he does this big, huge, sickeningly sweet smile as he just looks at you all and he cocks his head to the side and his smile stretches and enlarges and it opens wider and wider as the skin on the top of his head just and out from there a giant, great shifting multi-pupiled eye launches itself from out of his throat and it starts staring at you with all these pink tendrils coming around. So I'm gonna delete the conductor from off the map here in just a sec. As you see this giant eyeball thing.
Ooh,
Quick question.
it's pretty. The eyeball.
The eyeball. That's pretty.
Quick question. Did Nuri recognize the voice? I'm asking her. You do not. I'm asking for her. You do not have to answer out loud. You can just message her. If you haven't already told her,
This voice does not sound like the one that you are referencing. The one when she was trying to contact Dane. It does not sound like that one. This is a different
But does it
logo.
sound similar to it? Like it's the same creature?
Maybe not the same creature, but the same, like, deep depth of voice. The same growl. Maybe same evilness level? I don't know.
Same pitch,
But
different
not
tone.
not same creature,
No.
not similar species.
No.
Just
It-
same
it's
pitch. Okay.
Just same pitch. So as these 6 long, like, tentacles come out, they each have little eyeballs on them. as you see, and there's all of these just like tentacles flying about, and yet more eyes that pop up around the area, and this room and area seems to just get darker, more foggy, more dreamlike, more colors, depth of colors of the pinks and the purples, almost enclosing you. And you just hear again in your mind, leave, in that low. I'm fighting Lovecraft books on making it scary. The chat is just too funny.
Mid description. You broke the DM mid description. Well done.
Oh my
Not too bad.
Okay. And as that happens, there he is. Alrighty, and it is now Douse's turn.
You keep telling us to leave, but you don't tell us how. Very inconsiderate of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Douse was going to approach the thing to take it on, but he sees someone.
Mm.
5, 6. That's his movement. I found the phantom. It's just a little north of us, right here on this wall. Yes. And he's going to take the dodge action as he waits for these creatures to approach.
Okay. Alright, you take the dodge action, and that is your turn. Oh, this is fun. This is very fun. What a fun day to be a dungeon master. Okay, this phantasm is going to come up just to here. And he is going to use a ranged attack. And he's going to attack you with a Phantom Fist. With a
disadvantage
21
due to
hit.
dodge.
Oh, disadvantage. Still a 21
it's-
to hit. He rolled higher on the other roll. I'm sorry.
Is this a projectile or is this a magical thing?
This is like a phantasmal fist that's striking you through the air. It's like a ranged spectral fist comes to hit you like magic.
So I can or cannot deflect a missile.
One sec, let me ask my dungeon master husband that question.
Subtle flux, by the way.
Super married.
The most married out of all the characters is, of course, Emma.
This is the perks of marrying a dungeon master, because I get to ask him all the questions. He's looking it up right now.
Okay.
The best.
Deflect. There's deflect missiles right there. It talks. A ranged weapon attack is kind of what I was looking at.
All right, it has been approved. You can deflect it.
Yes! He will deflect missile.
All right.
1d10 plus dex plus monk. So
It
monk
is because
level
it is labeled as a ranged weapon attack. Okay.
That
It is
is
going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of psychic damage. Just so you know.
13 points. So that's. So I rolled a 7, and it's a 7 plus my
Plus.
monk level, which is 6. So that's already 13.
Hey! You deflected it! So it comes to strike at you, and you just kind of hum, and you barely touch like the edge of this like psychic fist that's coming at you, and you just kind of turn with it, and it blows right past you.
Well, is it small enough to hold?
Is it something he
No.
can catch and throw
It's
back?
not
Is the
something
question.
you can catch. That I would
Okay.
say. I will
Never
say
mind.
you aren't able to like catch and throw back it.
You just like reach out and start holding the hand.
Because if I reduced it to 0, I could throw it back. But
Oh, I'm sorry. You can attempt, but it
Dang.
would just dissipate.
It's a moment. You guys have a moment. You're just holding its hand.
It's a beautiful
It's very
moment.
cute.
it comes forward, and I like just shake its hand as it goes by.
Alright.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure is ours. Alrighty. It is now the bad guy's turn. Or NPC turn. Whichever. This lady over here is what's her color? Yeah, she is very like in a mixture of like confused and like, wait, I need to attack you, you're a monster. It's also harder because all of her friends are like standing around not doing anything. So she is going to not do anything this turn, as she is like trying to figure out what to do. That was the Phantasm's turn. It is Insomnium's turn. Or the Dream Holder. Alrighty. Okay. Whether the cone is active, each creature in the cone, let's make that. Okay. Let me see the distance here. He just moves. Okay. So he is going to move right over here. Yeah. So he catches all of you guys in his phantasmal cone. Okay? So the Dream Holder's central eye creates an area of phantasmagoric horrors, illusory manifestations unique to each creature within a 90-foot cone. So at the start of his turn, he can choose which way the cone is facing. You must all make a intelligence saving throw. Okay. Dusty succeeds with a 14. Sierra fails. Douse fails. And Megan succeeds with a 14. Alrighty. So... Alrighty, let me just make sure. Alrighty. Sierra and Dane, you guys are taking psychic damage. You're taking... 11 points of psychic damage. Douse.
I would like to deflect missiles.
Unfortunately, you can't on this. Douse, in front of you, you see Bane standing and walking towards you. But black ink comes from her eyes, trickling down as if she's crying out tears of black soot. Her hair is all matted, and she slowly walks towards you, her eyes covered in black. And she goes, "You couldn't save me, could you? And now I'm stuck. Like this. And it's all your fault!" And, it's pretty spooky. And Sierra, Nuri, you see a similar vision, but with your son, Ami. As he walks forward and he goes, "Mommy, you couldn't help me." And his eyes are pitch black, and black inky tears are coming out from his eyes as he just looks towards you and he goes, "Why can't you help me? I'm hurting. And you aren't doing anything." And you guys see these horrifying visages. But Sierra's just in shock right now. And that was the start of its turn. That happens. Okay. And it is going to... Okay, it's going to shoot. It's 3 of its eye rays. Just gotta appreciate, yeah, the music. It is going to shoot. Let me roll a d6. Which one? It's going to shoot that one at Nuri. Nuri, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Well,
You also have disadvantage on it because you are frightened by the Dreamholder now.
8.
Okay. So you've just been hit by the Nightmare Ray. This is not going well for you.
No.
You do have inspiration on deck. Just pointing
Oh,
that
I
out.
forgot about that.
Just
Yeah,
in case.
okay. And remember, players or audience, you guys can give them inspiration if you want. All right. So you fail your saving throw, and you are going to take. We hope you don't die from this.
Wait, is this a spell? Wait, no, it wouldn't matter. He's more than 60 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite DM quote. I hope you don't die from this.
You are going to take 14 points of psychic damage.
I'm still alive.
Still alive. 14 points. And you blink, and the image of Ami is no longer. Oh my goodness! Sorry, my nose is getting all clogged. And the image of Ami that was in front of you is not there. But you feel like the hairs on your neck stand on end. And you turn and you see beside you, this guy, I'm gonna move him, he's dead. Ami is now right next to you. his eyes black, the inky tears streaming down, as he just turns to you and he goes, "You've become a monster.
This is cruel and unusual punishment.
This is abuse.
Keep going, sorry.
That's good.
Mommy,
It's good.
why did you burn down the village? Why did you hurt so many people? I don't know who you are anymore." And then he's gonna shoot his second ray. I'm sorry, Nuri. This one is going to be at Douse. You are going to make an intelligence saving throw at disadvantage because you are frightened because you failed the save before.
Oh, I don't even know if I need to roll the second one because that was so bad. Yeah, that's a 4.
4. That fails. You're going to take 2 points of damage, psychic damage. And you have muddled thoughts for 1 minute. Or 1 round. We're actually, it's 1 round. You have muddled thoughts for 1 round, basically. So until the end of, like, the dream holder's next turn, you're gonna have muddled thoughts. So just for your next turn.
What does that mean?
During that time, you roll a d6 and subtract the number rolled from all attack rolls and ability checks, as well as its Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration.
Okay, do I still have that Bane effect on me?
That only lasted for 1 round. So
Okay.
no. A lot of the stuff here lasts for like 1 round. So you just have very slow thoughts. You can barely feel the presence of Wei in the back of your mind. But mostly your thoughts are on the image of like Dane that you saw that is now fading off as she just disintegrates it to dust. And it's difficult for you to think. Okay.
Okay.
And it is now going to be your turn next. As you are thinking about your turn, I'm gonna go blow my nose and I'll be right back.
Okay.
This is cruel and unusual punishment.
So that hurt. That hurt.
It hurt a lot.
It's enough. It's enough that Amaris barely recognizes Nuri, but then just like her son comes in and it's like, "You're just a monster. I don't even know who you are anymore." Like, yikes. Yikes.
That's brutal. I'm like partially shocked and crushed and shocked. I'm
The
heartbroken.
universe is cruel and unjust.
This is
Yikes.
horrible.
We could have
Ugh.
lied about our characters' fears and we could have
Ugh.
lied.
Whoa, that hurt.
Yeah, our DM asked for a list of our characters' like worst fears and like vulnerabilities and whatever emotionally.
Fears and insecurities.
Yeah, just for this.
Oof,
So
that is
Just for this.
it's
Also,
really
Roxy Bird put in the chat hashtag free Yami.
if we get enough likes on this video,
I get the last research point.
if we get enough likes on this video.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Ah.
Yeah, like goals don't save people from permanent magical comas.
And then
But
Dane
they
showing
can't
up
get
twice.
taxed per unicorn drapes.
That's true.
You may not be able to save people from comas, but you can get Tax some fancy new drapes with unicorns on them. It's her favorite mythical creature. Do it for the drapes. Thank you, Roxy Bird. Do it for the drapes. Session. Oh wow, which session was it? 20 something. You'll see. Bargaining for drapes. That's the thumbnail title. Hey, we're just plugging the taxes drapes thing to overcome our insecurities and trauma. So
all the trauma tonight, guys.
Yeah. Sips her drink. Yeah.
What?
Whose fault is that? Whose fault is this?
Whose turn is it now?
It's Douse's.
Douse's. I need to double check my movement speed real quick. Okay, it's 35. So correct me if I can get to this position or not, but can you see my ruler?
Yes.
So that's 10 feet there, 20 feet there. Right?
That's 10 feet there.
Well, because this is difficult terrain inside the square.
Oh. Oh, wait, no, but that dropped when Dusty went unconscious.
No, it's still up.
Oh.
The spell like tore up the land and the boat. So there's actually like wood bits and shards and stuff inside of that square.
Okay, yeah. So that would be 20.
That's 20 right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so that gets me 15, I think, left.
Technically, it's 10 in the square right here, and then it would be 15 to that spot right there.
15. Oh man. Because that's 5, 10. That'd put me at 25, 30, 35. So I can go right there. Am I counting that right?
Well, because you have 35 feet of movement, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so right there. You can get there.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Douse is going straight there. And he is very annoyed at this thing for using his emotions. So he's going to cast Water Whip and pull it closer.
Oh. Okay.
Water Whip. There it is. So I'm spending 2 key points as an action to create a whip of water that shoves and pulls it to unbalance it. Creature that is within 30 feet of you, so that should put me well within 30 feet. Yep. And that creature must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Which is that intelligence. Rip.
Which is a
It's not intelligence,
20.
but I don't have to make anything.
Natural 20.
Well,
I'll impose disadvantage on it with my inspiration.
Oh, okay. Using DM inspiration.
I'm not putting it on the chart. It was canceled out.
It was canceled out. Oh, it was cocked. Hold on.
I'm going to spend 3 key points on this.
It rolled 24.
It saves.
Yikes.
Yeah. It's intelligence based.
Well played.
And you're in
big
its lair,
eyeball
so
creature.
it's not going to be an easy fight.
Yes. So I'm doing 3 key points into it instead of the original 2.
Mm-hmm.
Successful creature takes half the damage, so it's still 4d10, but it's going to be half whatever I roll.
What damage type is it?
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning, and it's magical bludgeoning?
It doesn't say anything about it being magical.
Yes.
Because it's water whip?
I'm double checking.
I mean, it makes sense that it's magical, because how are you going to use water as a
Yeah,
whip?
it's a spell, so it's magical.
Okay,
So,
so
okay.
4d10, that's 10, 9, and 8, and a 4. 17. So 31 damage. Halved would be, I guess, 15.
Okay.
Halved would be 15.
Because 31 total. 10 plus 8 plus 9 plus 4.
Okay. My husband has also run this monster before, so I ask him all the questions about running this monster to get all the right ways it's supposed to be played. So you strike your water whip at this, and it seems to just go straight through. As you realize it looks so physical to you, but it actually is incorporeal.
And magic doesn't work on it?
This one, yeah, it's immune to bludgeoning damage. In all.
Oh.
I am completely useless against this guy.
Oh.
Yeah, it is. Sorry, I should restate that. It is currently immune to all bludgeoning.
Important
Thank
distinction.
you.
Okay.
Well,
Because
dang.
that is a key word I should say. Currently.
I mean, I'm glad I didn't pump all my key points into that, but that was half of them.
Okay. Alrighty, is that your turn?
Yes, he is just glaring down at this thing for using his emotions.
And it's like, hey, I like this. Alrighty, Nuri, it is your turn. Also, keep in mind your thoughts are muddled too, so you know.
Yeah, he's just focusing enraged at this thing.
Yeah. Alrighty, Nuri.
So Ami is still in front of her, right?
He was next to
And then he,
you
like,
for
vanished?
for like a couple seconds, and then he just faded into dust.
Ah, okay. She's just kind of gonna collapse to where he faded into dust and kind of claw at the sand for a moment, kind of almost in a desperate, hopeless kind of search in the sand. And then her like hands kind of go like, she's like going like this in the sand, and then they ball into fists. And she's just gonna look at the creature, and because it's all the psychic damage, I just imagine she has blood coming out of her eyes at this point, because she has 1 hit point left. She has 1 hit point left.
Yeah, and out of your ears, out of your eyes, from your nose. That's a lot of telltale signs of psychic damage.
Yeah. She's gonna just raise one hand, and out of each finger shoots a magic missile. So they'll hit automatically, assuming it can take force damage. And there'll be 5 of them.
Okay.
So should I roll for damage or should I not?
Let me see real quick. Yes, roll for damage.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I need 1 more. Oh no. Ah, I have 1 more. We're good. Oof. Okay. It takes 19 points of force damage.
Okay, dang.
And that's her turn.
Okay. It
She's
does not seem
after
bad.
she like shoots it out, she's literally just kneeling there on the ground, staring at the sand. Tears streaming, like mixing in with the blood coming out of her eyes. Yeah, she's not in good shape.
1 hit point. Let me just message to Douse real quick.
All right.
Yeah, Dusty, it is your turn. So what are you going to do?
That is a good question. Currently, Dusty's mind is being pressured to make sure that he is useful here. Hold on. What can I do? This. It gives me time to think. I don't know. Okay. Okay, we're going to cast Cure Wounds again at 3rd level here on Nuri. So let's see if I. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
So Nuri, you gain. Wow. Okay, 25 hit points. Pretty good. I rolled 2 maxes on 2 of the 3 d8s, so, and a 5 on the last one. Very nice. And we are going to walk up a little bit. We walk up. Dusty is just going to, let's see. Oh, we're gonna call that there. That's pretty much his turn. He just kind of like places his hands on Nuri's shoulder, and he's like, "Come on, you have to stay in this. We need you here."
Oh.
She doesn't seem to give a response.
Okay. Alrighty. Amaris, your turn.
All right, someone, high or low?
I'll take it. Hi.
Question for DM, would you count that high or low?
On death
That would
saves,
be-
it's a high.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a high.
All right.
On death saves, it counts.
So Amaris
For context,
cannot
she rolled
tell-
a 10 out of a d20.
I know that's what, but I'm never mind.
So currently, Amaris can't tell who's friend or foe. But what she can tell is that these monsters, as she sees them right now, are attacking one specific monster. So she could probably deduce that's the one we gotta attack. Now let's see here.
Highly logical. And a very highly high that wasn't low. Just saying.
What are you doing?
Ah, okay. That should get her close enough. So first, Amaris is going to use a bonus action to use Misty Step.
Okay.
And that puts her there. Like right there. Then, it's perfect. Now, she is going to cast Shatter.
Okay, Shatter.
At 4th level. Wait, do I not have it? I didn't. Okay. So she's going to use Shatter at 4th level to attack this thing that everything else is attacking.
Okay, the big guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. It must make a Constitution saving throw, which it will do with intelligence. Oof. That was a 6.
That fails. And because it was at 4th level, that is 5d8. With a total of 34 damage.
Oh!
None of those were rolled under 4, those d8s, by the way, because no one can see them. 2 of them were
That's
beautiful.
34 points of damage, of thunder damage. Okay, so this, let me add that to the dream holder here. Plus 34. Okay. Ooh. What is that at? Ooh. That hurted. That hurted a lot.
That hurted.
Eviscerated. Not quite, but that really hurt. Well, hello. Anyways. So, you cast that shatter spell and it strikes it right there. And it seems that at this time the noise just like grates and you hear this loud like shrieking noise in your minds. And it seems more corporeal, like it seems more there, more easier to hit with other things.
Douse, now's your chance.
Water whip, here we go.
Okay.
I mean, I could do it again.
At the end of your
But then I
turn,
couldn't
though,
hit.
at the end of your turn, he is going to use a legendary action. Oh. Well, we already calculated it. I was gonna say, I just read that he has legendary resistance, so he could have used it. But I already did it like he didn't, so that's okay. He chose not to. He is going to use a legendary action, though, at the end of your turn, and he's going to strike you, Amaris.
Free.
Let's see. He is going to strike you with the Nightmare Ray. Alrighty. Alright, make a intelligence saving throw for me, Amaris.
I'm going to risk it and roll a 9. That is a 17.
Okay. Alrighty, you'd still take half as much damage. Ooh, that was a big one. So half of that would be 11 points of damage. So you're gonna take 11.
I'm still standing.
Better than I ever did.
Ever did.
And
Looking
you
like a
can
true survivor.
feel like there was a flicker of some sort of nightmarish thing that was gonna show up, but it just didn't work. Alrighty. Now, as we go back to the top of the round. Alrighty. We are going to, let's see, it is 10. We're going to go through the lair actions and the dream holder's turn, and that's where we are going to conclude for the night. Okay, so everybody keep your characters in the same state that they're in. Don't change up them. Anyways, but for the lair action, my dude here, he gonna do something. Where's lair actions? Where'd they go? Okay. Alrighty. He's going to do the despair one. Alright, everyone make a charisma saving throw. Alright, Dusty, you succeeded. Megan, you failed. Sierra, you succeeded. Douse succeeded. Dang, everyone but
Amaris,
Megan.
the most charismatic charisma caster.
And she fails.
The
Ouch.
dice
You
have
should
spoken.
have rolled the physical dice.
Okay,
was-
everyone will take half damage from this.
Everyone?
We'll take
Amaris
half
included?
damage. Well, Amaris is going to take the full damage. So everyone...
Amaris has a
No.
Amaris has legendary resistance.
Oh, right.
yeah.
We forgot about that.
Amaris, you're going to take
Yeah,
4
no,
points.
I've never brought it up, but I actually do.
I know, right?
Sorry.
You take
How
4
much
points of damage, Amaris. Everyone else takes 2 points of damage. And Amaris, you see the flicker of eyeballs all around you, and you feel this fear that you'll never ever be able to be with your family again. And you look off to the side, and there you see your 2 sisters, Dahlia and Dune. Each of them hold knives at either side of them, and they look at you. And one of them holds the knife up, not to slit her own throat, but to mimic slitting yours. And Dahlia just goes, "Enjoy the freedom while it lasts, little sister. It's not gonna last for much longer." And Dune just smiles, and she kind of like plays with as she kind of spins her knife a little bit in her hands, and she goes, "Oh, it'll be so nice to finally get rid of you." That'll be like taking a pebble out of our shoes. And that despair just kind of hits you, and you are under the effects of the Bane spell. So now you have this. You have to subtract 1d4 from all of your saving throws and attack rolls for this round. So just write that down somewhere so we don't forget. Now it is the Dream Holder's turn. Okay. We're going to start off with his Phantasmal Cone, which is 90 feet in front of him. Does it say? Oh, that's a big cone. Wait, what? Is it a 45 degree? Oh, I don't even know anymore, guys. 90-foot cone. So you can do that to hit everybody.
Stop moving it! No, stop!
Ah,
The cone that's going to hit everyone.
I was out of it!
uh-oh.
No, just barely. Yeah, he is going to be able to get all of you guys. As you guys need to do a intelligence saving throw.
Hey.
Okay. Dusty, you failed. Sierra failed. Megan failed. Douse, you're
It's a
only
nat one.
Oh, put it up on the board, y'all. Hey, this has been a good session, guys. Look
Don't
at the
worry, you guys
natural
aren't dead
ones.
yet.
Anyone,
Don't
well,
worry.
not inherently.
Next session, we'll all wake up and it'll just have been a dream.
No way.
It was just a dream. Okay,
It's funny because it's true if we survive.
he gets to
That's
roll.
if we wake up.
Okay, I have to say, he gets to roll 2d10 for this damage. And he rolled a 2 and a 2. So you get 4 points
that-
of damage.
I guess I'll have to accept taking full damage on that.
And you guys are frightened
Guys,
of the
I'm
dream
just-
holder.
I am just hanging on here.
Hanging on by a thread.
I mean, I got a big turn lined up.
Yeah, there we go. And Douse, you see Dane again. Her black eyes, the inky tears coming down her face. The inky tears are now spilling like all over onto her clothes. And she's just looking at you. Just staring. As you know that you couldn't help her. You couldn't save her. In your mind, it just comes to you that she died to that false Hydra. And you didn't save her. You didn't even remember her. And she died. And Amaris, you see Dane as well. This, to you, she's on her knees, in pain, eyes black, inky tears dripping down, and she goes, "You didn't help me." It hurt on that hillside, and you kept pushing me through it. You can't be my sister. And Nuri, your son, again, Ami, appears. And his back is to you. He's not even looking at you. He goes, "There's no way my mommy could do that to so many people. Could hurt them. Could put people's lives at risk. You can't be my mommy. I don't even know who you are." And Dusty. Oh, Dusty. You see in front of you Miles, your father. Eyes dark, tears spilling down. And he looks at you and he goes, "What are you? You're not even a human. You're not even a race. You shouldn't exist. And you guys all see these, you hear these, this fear grips you, this sadness, all the feelings that you have as they all vanish and disintegrate into dust. And you hear this gravelly, deep voice in your mind again, and he goes, "No." And eye rays are coming out as the rot ray is coming on Nuri. The nightmare ray is going on Douse. And the charm ray is going on Amaris.
Elves cannot be charmed, and I am a half-elf.
Ah. Well then, I guess it won't affect you. He shoots you with the charm ray. And you're like, thumbs up. Nothing happened.
This is fine.
This is fine. Alright, so Nuri, you get the rot ray. Make an intelligence saving throw. Douse, you get the nightmare ray. Make an intelligence saving throw. So you can half charm Amaris. I like that. 24 for Sierra. You succeed. You are going to be taking half damage on this. Douse got a 12. You do not succeed. That's a failure. So we'll get to you in just a sec. Nuri.
Oh no.
You succeed, and you are going to take half of 3d6 necrotic damage. Wow, half of that was half of 5 is 2 because it's rounded down. So you get 2 points of necrotic damage because I'm just rolling really low. That was a 2 2s and a 1. Which is fine. And Douse, you are going to take You're going to take 10 points of psychic damage.
That one stung.
Yeah, that one stung. As Dane reappears next to you, and she looks at you, the inky black tears coming down, and she cups your cheek, and she goes, "You'll never be able to fix those mistakes. You'll never right the wrongs of your past. And those will just keep eating at you until you pass away. Good luck on that pilgrimage." And she fades away into dust. And with that trauma dump, we are going to end tonight's session. It will be Douse's turn at the very start of the next session. So,
Douse, you better punch that thing into oblivion.
Oh,
Beat
don't
it
worry.
up for us, would you?
I have a plan. I have
Just,
a
like,
plan.
Take
I'm whipping
its,
out my 2 biggest things.
take its stupid eyeball.
I
and,
just
like,
have to
dunk it
say,
in the sand
I
like
hope
an Oreo
my
cookie.
players are okay. I really love you guys because that hurt so much, but also at the same time, I was just like, this is good role play. But at the same time, I don't want to hurt you guys, so I hope that you guys are okay.
We're alive.
We're good. You have succeeded
Oh,
in
good.
making me dislike this creature and wanting to beat it up, so you're good.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed Seji in the chat. Glad you enjoyed it. If you are interested in the lore, feel free to watch. We have a couple of recap episodes. They're only like an hour long, so if you don't have a lot of time. But
Yeah, and we're
Worth it.
looking, we're trying to get another recap session out soon. So, we will let you guys know. But if you guys want to have any more, like, questions answered, about DMing, about players, anything about the campaign itself, just message us on the video. Follow our Instagrams, Facebook, not Instagrams, the Instagram, Facebook, whatnot. If you guys really like the story, go and watch our past episodes, watch our recap episodes. If you have any questions about what happened tonight, was an intense night. So I hope everyone's okay. Again, we love you guys. Hopefully no one's traumatized. Well, the players probably are, but not the players, the characters probably are.
It's good trauma. Wait.
It's good trauma. It's good. Again, for all of you guys, first-time watchers, thank you so much for coming and joining us tonight. We absolutely loved having you guys here. I loved the chat tonight. That was hilarious. You guys are amazing. Also, comment if you think anyone here deserves any inspiration from tonight's session, and they will get it for next time. If you guys have any thoughts on what you guys want to see in the campaign in the future, message us. Let us know.
Do you want us to TPK or not? Let us know.
Let us know.
Switch up. New characters.
What? Alrighty. Well, we've loved having you guys here. Thank you so much for staying late with us. And we hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening and check out the rest of our content because we love you guys and we want to keep providing that entertainment for you. So with one last wave and send of love to you guys, have a wonderful night. Bye from the Harbingers.